What is Court Jai-Alai? The world's fastest ball sport, and so much more. Jai-Alai is played inside a 3-wall court that measures just 120 feet long by 33 feet wide. The game is played with a hand-woven wicker basket called a cesta and a Jai-Alai ball. The ball is as hard as a rock, and it travels around the court at an average speed of 150 miles per hour. Players will crash into the sidewall or throw themselves onto the concrete ground without a single layer of padding just to get to it. Jai-Alai is like playing baseball if you had to catch and throw with just the gloved hand. And it's a rally sport, kind of like tennis, but much more dangerous.
Manny, there's a carom. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit by the ball.
Jai-Alai is played as a singles match or as a doubles match. The match winner is the first player or doubles pair to win 2 out of 3 sets played to 6 points.
Goer up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Goer picks it up in the front court, whips it inside.
What another
one.
mate. Did it
He
again.
made it.
2 times back to back. That's freaking crazy.
Here's Goer, 2-all return. Douglas reaching outside. Powerful forehand at the feet is missed for the
Point
win.
set and match.
Point set and match.
That's
Douglas.
respect.
Every point rally begins with a serve, then the players alternate catching and throwing the ball. While a point is being played, the ball can hit any of the court walls, but it cannot bounce twice on the ground. Simply put, the object of the game is to catch one more ball than your opponent, or better yet, to fire the ball so it can't be caught. When a player cannot successfully return the ball to the front wall, then 1 point is awarded to the opposition and the next rally begins with a new serve. A battle court game day consists of 6 matches, and the team that wins the most matches wins the day. Pick your favorite team, doubles pairing, or singles player and cheer for them all season long. Or up the ante and bet on it. Court Jai-Alai allows for wagering on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. The ball is lethal, the game is lightning fast, and the action is limitless. This is Court Jai-Alai.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Renegades and the Cyclones. And with that, I want to welcome everybody back to another week of Court Jai-Alai. I am Andrew Bleckman, joined alongside Stu Nyman to bring you tonight's battle between the Renegades and the Cyclones. How you doing tonight, Stu?
Doing great, Andrew. I'll tell you, these Cyclones have been impressive lately, huh?
Yes, they have. Dropped their first game day, but a tie and 2 wins. They are up towards the top of those standings. Renegades hoping to get back in that win column after dropping their last 2 game days. 2 singles matches, 4 doubles matches on the slate. Pretty standard game day format, beginning with Division 5 doubles. We'll see Flores and Ben out there for the Renegades, up against Jairo and Stan of the Cyclones. Jairo and Stan still undefeated with their 2-0 record. Flores and Ben 1-2. Renegades will have the serve to open up all matches tonight. Flores and Ben kick things off.
Here's a serve. We begin. Ben on the forehand from the 10 line. Hyro's midcourt, backhand from the 8, wall to wall. Rebote coming out. That's that rebound off the back wall. 2-wall Rebote into the pad, and the pad is bad. First point goes to Hyro and Stan of the Cyclones. Hyro serves.
Well, I don't mind that from Flores. I mean, you got to go for it against this Hyro and Stan team. Hyro is top 6 in catch rate, above 98% this year, so one of the best on the roster. And Stan, nearly 94%. He's higher than both Ben and Flores. So if you're the Renegades, you got to get the ball by the opponent. You're really not going to out-catch him. And it starts with Flores up there in the front. And you're playing against Hyro. It's an uphill battle from the start. That's what you got to do. Just caught the pad, though.
Here's the backhand by Ben from the 11 line. Stan at the 10. Rebote forehand by Flores. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 1-1, Flores serve.
And just have to stay composed if you're Stan. He's been playing great to begin this season. I mean, now full-time in the backcourt.
Definitely better than last season.
You can see the improvement. Just talked about how Hyro is a calming force up there. Certainly helps him play his game. Just got to make that catch, though. Can't give points away.
Rebote left side by Ben. High to the front wall. Caught by Hyro. In the air on the left side. Rebote hooked into the floor. 2 points for Hyro and Stan of the Cyclones. Hyro serves.
And even though Hyro's got the advantage here up in the front court, still don't expect him to throw a ton of shots. I mean, he's only averaging 2 kills per game down here in Division 5, and he's got pretty significant catching advantage, experience advantage over all these guys. And just low and hard to the inside usually works for Hyro, and that's been the case this season too.
Excellent catch by Ben off the hard serve by Hyro. Hyro on the forehand Rebote. Rebote left side by Ben. Stan has it on the right side. Good catch by Ben. Scoop by Flores. Rebote forehand by Hyro. Flores takes it on the bounce. Backhand. Caught by Stan. Backhand from the 9 line. Hyro from the 7, powerfully to the back wall. Rebote forehand. Hyro's got it.
Yeah.
Ball tipped in the backcourt. 3 points for Hyro and Stan of the Cyclones. Hyro serves.
Yeah, Flores is going to just lay up the Rebote like that, which, again, not really his fault. That's kind of all he can do with it. Ben's going to have to handle those blasted forehands to the inside. Hyro's the best at him, puts it low right along the sidewall consistently.
It's tough for anybody, but especially with Hyro.
Yeah. So far, so good. Great point here in a 3-1 lead to start off the day for the Cyclones.
Stan on the catch, backhand from the 10 line. Ben from the forehand. Hyro steps up, backhand from the 7. Powerfully thrown and stopped by Ben. Carom by Ben, stopped by Hyro. Hyro powerfully from the right side. That will score. 4 points for Hyro and Stan. Hyro serves. You see, for some players in the backcourt making the carom, if it opens up enough, it can work for you. In that case, you're really giving it to Hyro again on the forehand on the outside about the 5 or 6 line.
Yeah.
That it's really setting up.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, man, it really is. He's just going to pound it. Which he did. Beautiful catch by Ben. Rebote, forehand by Hyro to the inside.
Oh. Stays
Ben.
with it. Yeah, clean miss.
Clean miss, makes the Rebote. Rebote left side. Two all. Stopped by Hyro. Hyro again powerfully. Great catch by Ben. Hyro now from the backhand. Ben, what a catch, pulling that off the sidewall.
Tough one.
Robote save. High to the front wall, big bounce. Stands there. Great catch by Ben at the 13 line. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, saved on the forehand of Jairo. Robote coming out, Ben going for the save, just missed it. 5 points and a possible set point for Jairo and Stan of the Cyclones. Jairo serves.
Yeah, both Renegades watched that ball sail through the middle of the court, and that's never a good sign when neither player's looking to go for the Robote. Ben tried to get in there late and just couldn't time it up. Good consistent play here from the Cyclones, and just one away from closing out this first set.
Powerful backhand by Ben. Robote forehand by Jairo. Ben takes it in the air. Ball missed. Point and set for Jairo and Stan. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set. So there you have it. Jairo and Stan taking the first set of this game day. You're watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our first of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Renegades and the Cyclones.
Jairo and Stan picking up right where they left off last time out for the Cyclones. Here we are. Let's take a look at some replays. The defense by Jairo. I mean, you talk about the right side, but he moves so well, too. Positions himself perfectly, makes the catch, and gets it to Ben there. He's standing in along the inside as that's crossing the wall. That's
the list of backcourters that can stop that thrown just like that is pretty short, actually.
Yeah.
Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings players cage. You see Jairo there in your foreground, or actually on the left side of your screen, and Stan.
Renegades team coming off back-to-back game day losses, and the one on Friday night was probably as surprising of a loss as we've ever seen with this Renegades team. I mean, they were up in the game day. I believe it was 2-1. They had Goenaga and Amigarena out there. They ended up losing, and then Goer lost his singles match against Nicholas. Next thing you know, the Devils win the day, and the Renegades come away with nothing. And this has been a championship team almost every season of Battlecourt. They've won 3 times. They have 2 of the most dominant front quarters in Goer. You see him right there over to console Flores, and Goenaga alongside him too. But year by year, as the freeze limits run their course, they've had to bring in some new players, and it just gets tougher and tougher with every season. They picked up CRB in Division 5 to replace Stan, which was a good addition, but they have Amigarena effectively replacing Urbieta, and Urbieta last year, his catching numbers, I mean, he was above 97% in both doubles, and you just don't see that from a
backcourt, no question about it.
And the perfect partner for the Renegades, too, in Goer and Goenaga, just catching every ball back there. So we'll see, though. This is only the first match of the day. Looks like a tough one for the Renegades, but we'll see what happens here. Second set, ready to begin. Flores and Ben will have the serve.
Flores serves. Our second set has begun. Stan advances to make the catch. Hard backhand follows. Robote forehand saved by Flores. Drop shot.
Yeah.
First point goes to Jairo and Stan of the Cyclones. I think Ben messed us all up. Ben was calling out when the drop shot came.
Yeah. Well, you don't usually see Jairo throw these drop shots. I mean, yeah, Flores was expecting a philo. That's why Ben was pointing to the outside. I thought he was going there and mix it up nicely.
There's a backhand by Stan. Robote forehand to the inside. Here's Ben. Robote missed on the forehand of Jairo. We're all tied up. 1-1. Flores will serve for the Renegades.
Really the only blemish for Jairo so far. I mean, just a missed Robote there, trying to power one into the backcourt. Just couldn't time it up.
There's a backhand by Stan. Jairo, high and hard to the back wall. Robote, that rebound off the back wall comes out. Flores plays it up. Caught on the forehand of Jairo. Jairo goes outside. Scoop attempt, miss. Miss in the backcourt. That's a second point for Jairo and Stan of the Cyclones. Jairo serves.
Well, it's just coming at Flores so quickly. Out of the forehand of Jairo, he's got to react, scoop it up in time, and he just can't. Take another look. He's kind of opened up to the side wall. Jairo's been throwing almost everything towards the numbers there. Breaks the outside placement. Defense not ready for it. Smart shot, and back to a 2-1 lead.
Here's the backhand by Ben. Stands there. Robote forehand. Jairo comes back to the 8 line to make the catch. Keeps it on the right side. Straight back to Ben. Ben from the 10 line. Jairo powerfully from the left side to the corner. What a catch by Ben. That ball was behind him when he caught it. Flores from the left side to the back wall. Out to the Robote at the side wall.
Tough one.
3 points for Jairo and Stan of the Cyclones. Jairo serves.
Well, it's a good catch up there by Flores, but then he just feeds Jairo's Robote on the next throw. Puts it on a line to the side wall, kicking up right at Ben's feet. Another miss, brings it to 3-1. Jairo so composed, very calm, and one of the few players that has a
always
very consistent serving routine, which I like. Just get you in the mindset.
He described the ritual in one of our shorts last year, I believe it was.
Just something to get you back to balance every time you go back to the service line. I like that.
Powerful backhand by Stan. Wall to wall, out to the Robote. Flores is there. Drop shot Robote.
That's in
caught and returned by Jairo.
Oh, look at Stan.
Then Stan gets that one outside placement, lands in and scores. That's a 4th point for Jairo and Stan. Jairo serves. Well, if I'm Flores, I'm a little dejected right now because
that's what Flores was saying. He's like, really, man? That was our only hope, and it was a pretty good drop shot.
They got both of your drop shots. It's like, okay.
Look at Stan. He never gives up on this play, makes the catch, controls it beautifully, and then shoots it outside. It paints the line, but of course, it's got to land in, and it does.
Here's a backhand by Ben to the inside. Dropping. Saved by Jairo. Flores has it. Drop shot into the pad. 5 points, possible match point for Jairo and Stan of the Cyclones.
He had him, but once Flores recognized that he had him, he rushed the shot and then dropped it into the pad. You see that happen multiple times a game day. You know, the guy's dead to rights, rush the shot a bit, they throw it in the pad, they throw it off the court. Just another example.
You see your opponent moving and try to beat him to it. Stan from the backhand to the inside. Ben's there. Ben from the 10 line. Big right side by Jairo. Robote coming out. Flores makes a save. It's in the middle of the court. Robote.
Everyone duck.
Good duck. Point, set, and match for Jairo and Stan of the Cyclones, taking it in straight set 6-1, 6-1.
Got the job done there quickly and safely, most importantly there in the end. Robote got away from him, but over Jairo's head, 6-1, 6-1. Straight set, dominant win for the Cyclones to open up the game day. We'll go right into some Division I singles up next. That'll be Goer against Manu. 2 minutes.
As soon as that highlight ball leaves the cesta, you can't blink because every second is packed with action. Keep up with the world's fastest ball sport all game day long with bets on the matches, the sets, and each individual point. Find your favorite team or player and get in on the action with DraftKings, the official sports betting partner of the World Jai-Alai League. The crown is yours.
Here are some replays. Drop shot there to the inside.
When Jairo's got it on the right side, it's just, no matter where he is on the court, he really has the ability to pass his opponent and score. Drop shot, Robote. That's a tough shot there for Flores. But look at Jairo. Grab it, just flip it back. Says, okay, I got another one for you. Then Stan comes moving in. He stops that one. If I'm Flores, I'm not throwing any more drop shots.
Well, we got Jairo and Stan over in the DraftKings Players Cage. There they are after that win. Congratulations, guys. Now 3-0. Continue to roll on in this Fall 25 season. What was the mindset taking on Flores and Ben for the first time?
I mean, keep serious, focus in finish the game. We knew that we could win a difficult match, so just focus. No, don't do stupid things and keep going.
Awesome, Jairo. Well executed and a great win to start things off for the Cyclones. Thank you for the time, guys.
Thank you.
Division I singles up next. Goer and Manu. One of the top front quarters in Goer, one of the top back quarters in Manu, facing off here in singles. So, Goer 2-1 so far this regular season. Manu, actually his best start ever in singles. He's 3-0, still undefeated. Last year, Goer won the 2 regular season matchups. So we'll see if that holds true again this year. Goer will have the serve. About ready to begin match 2. Goer serves. Our second match has begun with an overserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Big backhand there, riding the sidewall. Goer comes out, powers the rebote up the middle. Manu, inside placement at Goer's feet. He scoops it up, throws a 2-wall, and it scores. Goer on the board first here in match 2.
You'll hear us say it over and over again. When Goer has it in the costado position, there on the left side, you see him make the catch, scoops it up right here. When he's in this position, you don't know if he's throwing 2-walls, you don't know if he's throwing a drop shot, you don't know if he's throwing it inside. And Manu's got to commit. He committed to the inside, Goer through the 2-wall.
Manu trying to get it to the corner. Goer backs up, cuts it off at the 12 line. Robote forehand, pushed up the middle. Goer on the right side, sends a carom, doesn't open enough. Manu from the outside, low and hard. That's scooped up off the side wall. Spectacular catch by Goer. Here's a backhand. Floated and clearing the screen. Goer on the rebote, sends it high to pass. That's cutting inside along the wall. Manu flicks it up. Goer advancing. He's got it on the costado. 2-wall, 2. That point goes to Manu. That was ruled to have hit the pad. 1-1. Yeah, so there was just some confusion there. The
Chief judge is going to verify who got the point. It's a question whether or not it touched the pad or not.
That's what we were waiting for.
And the chief judge is out there clarifying with the two judges on the court.
What I thought the chief judge said.
So Goer, okay. So it's Goer, yeah? Okay. Point goes to Goer.
All right, so there was some confusion out there on the court. It did not hit the pad, apparently.
No.
As called by the judge. But again, that's not something that you can challenge. Only the line is challengeable here.
Yeah, that was just miscommunication.
Ball dropped inside by Goer. That's a point for Manu. He's now on the board here in our second match.
I like what Manu did there. That was a little soccer action going on.
With the... I'm sitting a little lower today. Maybe that's what I'm... Did I miss it? I think I might have. That's an overserve. First fault. Second serve coming up.
Ball cannot touch the line. Again, Manu on that serve trying to keep Goer in the corner. He could do probably the least amount of damage that Goer can do back there.
There's Goer from the 12 line, keeps it inside. Manu steps up, makes the catch. This one hits high off the back wall. Goer still moving, fires the rebote, wall to wall. Manu just does get out there at the 7 line, makes the save. Goer advancing, powers it inside. Manu right there to scoop it up. That one dies in the corner. Goer flicks it up. It clears the screen, but Manu waiting for it outside from the costado. Inside placement. Goer read it. Oh, that opened, and Manu overran it. 3-1 lead for Goer of the Renegades.
Catch every ball that you can. Throw the ball where your opponent's not. In that case, Goer got a little help from the side wall there. I think that counts more as a clip. One way or the other, it's a point. Doesn't make a difference what he was trying to do.
Rebote forehand, sticks inside, catch by Manu. Backhand from the 9. Floats it up into the corner. Goer powers the right side rebote. Past Manu, but he's set up on the inside. Shoots a 2-wall off the rebote. That scores. 2 points for Manu.
That opened up beautifully for Manu. Again, that's the way he's going to have to play Goer. Same thing Nicholas did the other night. Friday night with the Devils. As you mentioned at the beginning. Shot after shot was the only way to beat Goer.
Goer back there at the 13, makes the catch, but backhand a little too high. That's going to tie things up 3-3. The ball out of play.
Goer looking to get as much power out of that backhand as he possibly could. Have it hit high up on the back wall, send Manu potentially out of position, but did not clear the overhead screen. Didn't get the first part out of the way. 3-3. Yeah.
Oh, Manu committed, trying to get out there for the rebote. Will not make it. That's 4 for Goer. He's back in front.
That's what I believe he was trying to do before. Again, Goer has a pretty unique ability to consistently get his rebotes to come back off the back wall towards the side wall with consistency.
Manu takes it off the sidewall, opens with that backhand. Goer, he's going to let it pass. Left side rebote to the outside. That will score. Filo rebote makes it 5-3 in favor of Goer. Possible set point.
Gosheri's shots have a habit of coming quickly. This one does here. Manu knows he has to watch the outside. He takes off. He's ready for it. Again, highlight game of inches. Those inches going the direction of Goer.
High, hard backhand right in that corner. It's on the wall. Goer pushed it outside. Manu runs under it. Forehand, low and hard to the inside. That scores. Manu gets one back. Still a possible set point here for Manu.
The difference between Manu taking that on the bounce versus catching that in the air is all the difference in the world. He moves up to catch it in the air, rifles it low and hard to the inside. And it scores. When you have to take it off the bounce, that's just have to allow it to settle just a little bit more in the cesta before you make the throw.
Goer with the backhand, powerfully thrown Manu. Is it over the top? Goer gets there inside. Nice catch. Oh, bullet of a backhand. Manu pulls it in on the inside. Rebote forehand, fired up the middle. Manu stops it, sends it back. Floats one up, tries to drop it in the corner. Goer comes out with the rebote. Manu, good reach late, makes the catch. Goer, another rebote, this one to the inside. Manu, one-handed catch. Outside placement,
That's
not
trouble.
enough. Goer from the outside. That's
No, it's
scooped
not.
by Manu.
Is it enough to come out? Yeah, it is.
Goer rebote, Manu picks it off inside. He keeps it there. Goer, not fooled. He gets back and makes the catch.
That is just tremendous, tremendous play.
Oh, the rebote got away from him. Trying to get it high. That is out of play. Point and set. Goer wins it 6-4, 2 minutes. We'll come back and play set number 2.
The play that you just saw in that last point was about the best that you can see in terms of positioning. Goer positioning it with a high degree of accuracy. Concentration on both players. See Goer winding up, 2-all. Obviously, this one's going to score. Manu powerfully to the inside. He really needs this to pass. Goer knows that. He scoops it up off the sidewall. That's just beautifully done. Rebote forehand save. Manu to the inside. Goer again. That's going to beat some of those guys. This one just out of reach for Manu. Manu here, he sees where Goer is. The 2-all opens wide to score. Again, that's the technique that Nicholas, well, not the technique, that's the shot that Nicholas employed the other night, and that's how he was able to win. 2-all from Goer, just out of reach. And here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. In the foreground, you have Goer there with Ben. In the background, have almost all the Cyclones, including Bueno, who's been out with an injury, still not medically cleared to come back.
Well, it's been a much more aggressive Goer in this match. And on Friday night against Nicholas, it wasn't so much as what Goer was lacking. It was all on Nicholas. I mean,
100%.
he was taking the shots and he was making them from just about everywhere on the court. And I can imagine Goer was fired up to get back out there and compete in singles. That's, I mean, one of the strengths in his game, one of the best players out here, and consistently the top record in Division I. Got the first set, though. Halfway to the match, Manu will serve to begin set number 2. We are ready to begin our second set. Manu serves to Goer. Manu serves. We begin set 2. Goer keeps the backhand low to start. Manu runs under it up at the 9 line. Rebote forehand, powered inside. 3-wall play. Manu set up, turns it 2 walls, but that's too wide. First point of set 2 to Goer.
It's a good thought. Goer was basically flat-footed in the middle of the court. difficult from the position he was in to get that to land. To land in, rather.
High bouncing serve taken off the wall high at the 13 line. What a grab. Goer puts it inside, wall to wall. That's a great rebote. Manu gets out there, hooks it outside. Oh, Goer makes the catch. 2-all from the outside. Oh, Manu's on it. His cortada is picked off. What a read, what a run by Goer to get back in there. Now Manu. High to the inside, looking for the bounce. Goer climbs the wall, comes down with the ball, returns a drop shot. One bounce, not the second. Manu to the outside, that scores.
Wow.
What a point.
If Manu was going all the way up there to get that, you know he's going to kill it. If I'm going all the way up here, I'm killing this.
Yeah, tremendous.
See, Manu's throw to the inside will score against, what, 60, 70% of the guys on that he'll play against?
Yeah, even more, yeah.
Just Goer has this uncanny way of stopping everything on the left side, whether by scoop or in the air. His positioning is fantastic. In that case, drop shot, great catch followed by a drop shot, but Manu got up there, outside placement with authority to score.
Opens up with that left side. Sends it wall to wall. Now Manu. Rebote played. Kicks off the wall. Back to Goer. Going right in the corner. Kind of a wonky bounce. The rebote sent out of play. Goer back in front 2-1.
Not sure if that was an outside placement or escape from his cesta. One or the other, it's out of play.
There's a backhand, floated right in that corner. Goer set up at the 9 line, turns the rebote inside. Manu rips it off the wall. Here Manu again at the 10 line, floats it up, past Goer. He's waiting for the rebote, makes the save on a knee, but pushed it up the middle. Manu, inside placement, scores easily there. Tied up 2-2.
Similar to when Goer has it on the costado Manu, you got to commit. And I think it was a pretty good guess by Goer, considering that he was coming from the inside to the outside. But as soon as he committed, Manu has the skill to put it back to the inside from the costado. Well done.
Crossing deep in the corner, Goer all the way backed up, comes away with it. Manu, great catch out of the 11 line, committed, made the play. Now the rebote. High to the inside with a bounce. Manu scoops it up. Backhand. Wall to wall, Goer out at the 7 line, turns it inside. Gonna be a tough rebote. Manu just flicks it up overhead, keeps it in play. Goer slows it down and now powers it inside to score. 3-2, Goer leads.
That one, if you watch on replay, he gives a glimpse of what he does consistently. That one, he slowed down a little bit more than he does the others. Settling the ball in his basket without stopping, because if he stops, that's holding. But he shows you pretty much exactly what he's going to do. Makes the catch here. See that slight? See, usually it's in...
It happens a little quicker.
Yeah, that's the closest to holding I've ever seen him do it that I recall.
That is an overserve, first fault, second serve coming up. Yeah, to slow it down like that, it had to be a control issue. Yep.
Absolutely, because that's not his natural rhythm.
Not at all. Second serve there is good. It's floating, picked up off the sidewall. Now Manu Sends it back into the corner. Robote left side, played up the middle. Manu makes the scoop. 2-all to score. Trading points here, it's 3-3.
Had him trapped to the inside, through the 2-wall. Manu throws it well. Yeah, and he's all the way back at the 11 line. So think about this. Manu's just got to land that in. Goer has to go around Manu's back, because you're not going to obviously step in front of the guy while he's throwing it. We haven't seen that in several years anyway.
Goer, leaping catch into the corner, backhand, stopped along the sidewall. Manu sends it back. Robote now comes out low. Goer plays it on the right side, back to Manu. Another Robote coming out to the 8 line, turned inside powerfully. It scores. Goer with 4. He leads.
That scoop attempt just missed. But again, Goer's ability to get the ball on the sidewall and keep it there. Really well done.
Backhand inside, Goer backs up, cuts it off at the 11. Robote just laid up. Goer backs up to the 10 line, waits for it. And now Manu. Right off the back wall. Robote turned inside. Manu, good reach again. That was right on the numbers. Cuts it off. Sends it back. Catch inside there by Manu. Not going to overthrow it. Tries to get Goer into the backcourt. Comes out with a beautiful Robote wall-to-wall. Manu now scrambling. Turns it 2 walls, so that's 2 wide. 5 points, possible set, and a possible match point for Goer, the Renegades.
Shot it, just went wide.
Catch by Manu, hard backhand, tries to drop it in the corner. Ooh. It comes out, Goer. Kind of off his footing, drops it inside. Manu, good pickup along the wall. Robote 2-wall by Goer will score for the win. Point, set, and match. Goer closes it out in straight sets, 6-4, 6-3. And the game day all knotted up, 1 win apiece through our first 2 matches. Up next, we'll see Division 3 doubles. Goenaga and Amigarena take on Inaki and Unda. Game day all tied up now, 1-1. Let's take a look at some replays from set number 2. There's a 2-wall by Manu. The way that he throws that costado, he gets the ball to open up so wide. And for a backcourt or 2, that's just really impressive skill. And then the Robote 2-wall to finish it off. I mean, Goer's got so many shots. He throws the ball so hard. You just have to commit, and it's tough to read that 2-wall, or really any shot off the Robote for that matter. Let's take a look at those standings. As we said, coming into today, the Cyclones 2-1-1. In second place, the Renegades won their first 2 game days, have lost 2 in a row, but still good enough for 3rd place overall in our standings. Renegades down in 4th. Again, the tiebreaker, folks, is total matches won this year. So that's why even in those game days where it may seem like it's over based on the game day score, every individual match will matter because it could come down to a tiebreaker. You never know. We will hear from Goer momentarily here, as the practice is still ongoing for that Division 3 doubles match coming up next. The Cyclones started off with a game day loss, then a tie, and then 2 wins. So they've been improving every game day, and then opposite for the Renegades with winning their first 2 and then losing the next 2, going in the opposite direction. But 15 full game days will make up the season. Goer is ready to go. A big part of the Renegades' success every season, and a singles win right there. Congratulations. You've played Manu now over the course of almost every battle court season. What type of challenges does he present in singles?
We know how he plays. He's a difficult opponent always. If I have to do my best to win, I try to pass in the rebote and then find to kill the shot. I think I did a good job today and happy for the win.
Yeah, absolutely, Goer. Well done there. He tied up the game day. Good luck the rest of the way tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Up next, we're going to Division 3 doubles. We'll see Goenaga and Amigarena take on Inaki and Unda. Goenaga and Amigarena 2-1 so far to open up this regular season. Inaki and Unda 1-3. So a little bit of a struggle for that Division 3 team with Unda, who is one of the 3 new players on the roster this season. See if he can adjust here and get his team much needed win. Game day tied up. Ready to begin match 3.
Goenaga serves, we begin. Low, hard backhand by Unda. Amigarena, rebote save. Scoop, attempt is tipped, first point. The first set goes to Inaki and Unda of the Cyclones. Inaki serves.
Well, great front court matchup here with Goenaga and Inaki. And to expect both of these front quarters to test the opposing back quarter. Unda so far, I mean, again, just his first season here, his catch rate the lowest out of any of these 4. And Amigarena last year struggled a bit. He's been great to begin this fall season, but playing against Inaki, that's his toughest matchup to date in the front court.
Here's the backhand by Unda. Amigarena from the 13 line. Backhand by Goenaga. Goenaga now at the side wall from the 9 line. Unda's there. Good catch. Backhand from the 11. On the wall, Amigarena from the backhand. Amigarena on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 12 line to the inside. Unda's there. Keeps it on the backhand. Goenaga calls for it, plays the rebote. That ball is tipped in the backcourt. We're all tied up 1-1. Goenaga serves.
And Unda's got a couple choices there. I mean, want to move up on the ball and catch it in the air whenever possible, but if he doesn't think he can get to it, he can let it come out. I mean, that's a little different on this court than maybe what he's used to, and that's why you see him trying to move up and go for broke, taking the ball in the air. But again, he'll learn with timeout here. So far, so good. 1-1 early in this match.
Powerful backhand by Amigarena. Rebote by Inaki. Amigarena powerfully from the left side. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall, sent to the overhead screen by the forehand of Inaki. 2 points for Goenaga and Amigarena.
Well, such a premium on passing in these matches, and Inaki trying to do so there. The forehand rebote will kick up off the front wall, and that one did not clear the screen.
Unda on the backhand. Rebote, left side by Goenaga. Unda now on the forehand from the 12 line. Big right side, caught by Amigarena. Inaki at the side wall makes the save. Goenaga's there. Inaki calls for the rebote. He passes. Amigarena from the forehand. Unda keeps this on the right side. Comes out firing. Blasts one out of the corner. Another big right side by Unda. Caught by Goenaga. Unda from the 11 line.
Tough catch.
Here's Amigarena from deep in the backcourt. Inaki has it on the left side. Backhand to the inside. Amigarena's there. Rebote. Forehand by Inaki. Goenaga has it on the Costalo. Drop shot. Inside placement, rather. Will score. That's 3 points for Goenaga and Amigarena. Goenaga serves, so there is a difference.
Yes.
Drop shot, the Dehada, the soft touch to the inside versus inside placement. So you could see this ball's still in the air past the 7 line. That's not a drop shot. That's an inside placement made to get it past the front quarter but drop in front of the back quarter. We've been seeing a lot more of that. I know that I've been saying more of it in this year since the pad drop last season or the season before. There's the backhand by Unda. Unda now on the forehand. Big right side, lower and harder. Picked up by Amigarena. Rebote forehand, took off, hit the overhead screen, which is out of play. It's a 4th point for Goenaga and Amigarena. Goenaga serves. Just unforced errors on the part of Inaki and Unda.
And through the first 5 points, we haven't even seen a kill shot attempted by either team. I mean, just the inside placement by Goenaga, but that's kind of what I was thinking here with both of these backquarters, Inaki and Goenaga. They want to test them, catch one more ball than either opponent.
Rebote left side to the inside. Beautiful catch by Unda on the left side. Backhand by Unda, powerfully thrown, caught by Amigarena. Unda, big right side to the side wall. Scoop attempt miss. Scoop attempt ruled to have been touched. That's a 5th point for Goenaga and Amigarena. Possible set point. He made the rebote, but he tipped it unfortunately before.
Okay. Certainly getting more comfortable looking for that rebote off the back wall, so he knows, but
he knows it happens fast. Big backhand by Unda. Amigarena in the corner, beautiful catch. Outside placement, scooped up by Goenaga. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point and set to Goenaga and Amigarena of the Renegades. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out, play our next set.
Now 6-1, and that was
got away from the Renegades. That got away from the Cyclones very quickly.
And I think the Cyclones got the first point too, so that was 6 in a row. I mean, Goenaga, such a great player. I mean, you can't
finding the space to kill it. Yeah,
you can't overstate what he's meant to this Renegades team. I mean, such a valuable asset up in the front court, playing in a variety of different divisions. And here in Division 3 too, I mean, even taking a step up in competition. Goenaga last year with Irby had the best record in this division, and he's always up there towards the top, regardless of who's back there behind him. Powerful forehand there, scoring. I was talking about the catch rate at the beginning of the match for these 4 players in Division 3. So Inaki is 98%, let's call it. We're not going to give exact, close enough, okay? 97% for Amigarena.
How many decimal points does it go, just out of curiosity?
It only goes to 1, but we don't need to do that.
How many decimal points are we talking about?
Then Goenaga is 96%. And then you got, and all those guys are top 30 on the roster. Then you go all the way down and you see Unda at 90.6%. I mean, that's 6 percentage points lower than Goenaga, who's the lowest. I mean, I know he's new and he's doing great stuff.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, that shows you the learning curve, and it'll take some time out there.
He'll do it. It's a big learning curve. I mean, that's the same percentage point as people who prefer your announcing over my announcing, and I don't take it personally.
It's not a lot. No, you don't think you say 1%, 2, he gets the 6%, doesn't seem like a lot.
No, once it gets to 8%, I'm going to have to, consider another line of work. But for now,
Right there
I'll handle the we prefer Andrew Bleckman 6% better.
Yeah.
I can live with that.
No, but that's why it's kind of like you're going to see both of these front quarters attack the back courts, and that's really a good strategy for the Renegades. And you can see at 6-1, there were some quicker points played than we're used to seeing in this division, and pretty much all of them were missed balls here in the corner by Unda. Not that anybody really could have caught him. It's just they're really targeting him here in the back.
Fault. Underserve. Battlecourt rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
But like, as silly as it's like 1%'s a lot, Stu, 6% is extra. That's a ton, especially in this sport.
You can keep talking about your announcing, and we'll.
Not the announcer.
I'm going to get back to the announcing. There's a forehand by Goenaga to the outside. Inaki's there. Oh, Magic City bounce and Unda got out of the way.
Oh, man.
Unda overhead. Big right side. Caught on the forehand of Goenaga. Unda again, this time from the 11 line. Powerfully. That ball kicks up. Dropping. Saved by Goenaga. Robote forehand to the inside. This one caught by Goenaga. Unda from the 12. That's at the back wall. Amigarena makes a tremendous catch. Robote left side. Unda has it on the forehand. Powerful right side. Kicks up. Amigarena's there. Ball tipped in the backcourt. First point of the second set goes to Inaki and Unda of the Cyclones. Inaki serves.
This is right where we were at the beginning of the first set, too. I mean, first point on the board for the Cyclones. They just got to find a way to stack them together.
But this pace, I mean, the speed of what was going on, I mean, Jai-Alai's a fast game.
Yeah.
The way we played here at Magic City, faster, but that was a particularly fast point.
And there's 3 guys that are used to the pace and 1 guy that's brand new to it. It's tough. I mean, you can do it in a set, a couple points.
It took Amigarena how long? A full season to get, or 2 seasons. Fault underserve. Battlecourt rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line.
And Goenaga's condition for how active he is up there. I mean, that's something we don't talk about at all, but man, he's a warrior. The way he works up there, I mean, he cuts off almost everything.
He's not a warrior.
And he doesn't
He's
look
a
like
renegade.
Well, yeah, I see what you did there, Stu. You're right.
And
You're
the
right.
And the
You're
fact
right.
that I did it is kind of funny.
Yeah, I can't say anything.
Here's Amigarena from the 12 line. Backhand to the inside. Here's Unda. Robote coming out. Forehand by Iñaki. Beautiful catch by Unda. Big backhand. Amigarena's there. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Goenaga with the Robote to the inside. Unda takes it on the forehand. Big right side, back to the inside. Amigarena looking for the Robote. He makes a save. Inaki picks it off. Hard throw to the inside. Robote saved by Amigarena. That's beautiful. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed.
Interference ruled there. We will replay the point. The interference was called. I think it was on Goenaga, right? As Inaki was trying to come back for that Robote.
In the front court, yes.
Yeah, let's take another look here. Yeah, there's the contact. Inaki's going. He's trying to play through it. But
and Unda has no play on that. So the back quarter did not have a play on the ball, and the only person who did was interfered with, hence the interference. If Unda would have had a play on the ball, No interference. It's kind of a, I don't want to say splitting hairs. It's a tricky one. Rebote left side to the inside. What a catch. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Iñaki. Iñaki from the 7 line, hard backhand. Amigarena's there. Gonaga has it, winds up. Big right side by Unda, caught by Gonaga. That ball carries high, Rebote. Turn by Gonaga. What a catch by Unda at the back wall. Big right side, stopped by Gonaga.
Oy, just panicked.
That's a point for Gonaga and Amigarena. We're tied up 1-1.
Well, the ball's flying out there.
Wow.
It's coming at his face, and Inaki's calling him off on this Rebote.
This was so ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because if he does make it...
You see all four heads turn?
And he twists it. It's like, if he does make the save, I don't know that Inaki was low enough not to get hit, but fortunately that's all in the past, and everyone's safe and ready to take the serve.
We're good.
Yeah. There's the backhand by Unda. Rebote. Forehand. Rebote coming out again.
Well, that died. Really died.
Unda overhead. Forehand. Unda again, this time from the 11 line. Sidearm. Crossing. Rebote. Inaki on the catch. Off the frame of Gonaga Sestic goes. That's a point for Inaki and Unda of the Cyclones. Inaki serves.
Well, Inaki breaking out the outside placement there from the costado. But just a good sign that we're seeing a shot attempt. I mean, you got to move Gonaga around. If you let him play to the inside and play his aggressive brand of Jai-Alai up there on the front, cutting off ball after ball, I mean, he's going to take advantage, and he's just going to, he's just going to kill you all day long. You got to mix it up. Inaki has the shots to keep up, if not be better than this team. He's got to do it.
Inaki calls for the Rebote. Gonaga has it on the costado. Hard throw to the inside.
Great
Tough catch by Unda. Comes hard over the top. Amigarena makes a great save. Inaki gets it, puts it back inside. Amigarena's there. Ball tipped in the backcourt. 2-2. Gonaga serves for the Renegades.
You know, you're standing right there. It's so easy to make a catch, but then you get him on the move. He's trying to come into the backcourt, position himself, and make a catch. Then it becomes a little more difficult. Yeah, can't imagine the amount of thoughts going through Unda's head. You know, new court, new ball, new this, new that. I mean, where does it end?
Well, his game has also always been powered, you know, just tremendous power on both sides. Yeah. Inaki picks that serve, puts it inside. What a scoop by Amigarena.
And the one thing about this court is if you don't have, it doesn't help if you don't have all the power in the world. It doesn't really do you any good sometimes.
No, there's no question about it that both the glass and the ball they equalize a hard thrower, and all these guys can catch. Inaki calls for it. That's dropping. He makes the save. Gonaga from the 7. Low and hard to the inside. Unda takes it off the wall. Rebote left side by Iñaki. Beautiful catch by Amigarena. Big right side by Unda.
Great catch.
Here's Amigarena from the 10 line. Backhand. Little clip off the sidewall. Inaki's calling for it. That ball hits the crack and shoots out and scores. That's 3 points for Gonaga and Amigarena of the Renegades. Gonaga serves.
And also, sorry, Sid, we've seen Unda throw a lot of right side too.
Yeah.
And here at Magic City, our overhead screen is significantly lower than what he's used to, so that's got to be just completely different for his style of play too.
Well, also when you're a player who throws hard enough where other guys kind of drop it because you throw so hard, that doesn't really happen here.
No.
It really doesn't happen here. We saw it in World Supercourt 2024 with Lopez. Is the only time we've seen it thrown so hard that people don't know what to do with it. But Unda's close, but not quite there.
Yeah, that's once in like 6 years, though.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's more a question of positioning.
That's one match out of thousands. Yeah.
Yeah, no, really.
Good communication.
Scoop by Iñaki, 2-all. Lands in and scores. 3-3. Iñaki serves for the Cyclones.
Another good opportunity there. He had to make kind of a tough higher scoop there along the inside, but once he controlled it, it gives him a great opportunity to throw this Costado 2-all here. Look at how hard it is. Drops just inside, and Goenaga tried to flick it up there as he made the catch, but snuck it by him.
Iñaki calls for the rebote. Little clip. Lands in perfect to score. 4 points for Iñaki and Unda. Iñaki serves. He'll take it.
Yeah. Not going to give it back.
We both know Iñaki.
No.
He'll take it.
Look, he caught the sidewall first, acted like a 2-wall. And when you throw it to the crack, the spot where the front wall and the sidewall meet, it's so hard for the opposing front quarter to read. And you have like a quarter of a second.
It's Iñaki saying, hey, whatever happens on the court happens on... I mean, he got a bad bounce on that rebote earlier, so maybe that evens things out cosmically. There's a backhand by Miguelena. Good catch. Deep in the backcourt by Unda. Rebote forehand by Iñaki. Goenaga on the rebote.
Ooh, right in the corner.
Rebote saved by Iñaki. Goenaga goes after it. Has a tip ball, 5 points, and a possible set point for Iñaki and Unda of the Cyclones. That's aggressive play. You want to go for it in the air. Goenaga has, if he's got that ball, look, if he makes this catch, Inaki's sitting on the, not sitting on the floor, but, he had to go to the floor. So
that's a break.
Yeah, I'm guessing Goenaga either had a 2-all or a filo or something to the outside planned. Just missed the catch, because he catches those all the time.
He must have been thinking 4-4 is the score. That's what was going through his mind.
That's a thing with them, yeah. Here's a backhand by Miguelena. Rebote by Iñaki. Miguelena from the 13 line. Unda powerfully on the right side. Rebote, left side by Goenaga, caught by Iñaki. 2-all by Iñaki. Goenaga gets up, makes the catch. This ball's coming in fast. That's a great catch by Unda. Dropping and scoring. Point and set for Iñaki and Unda of the Cyclones. We'll move on to a third and final set in just 2 minutes. Wow.
So there's the response by the Cyclones, and it's pretty well done. Iñaki throwing a couple shots, got it on the board, and good catching there by Unda in the back in that set. You got to think as the ball heats up too, it's harder to just target maybe one individual player. And that's kind of what the Renegades were. Look at that Matrix.
I'm telling you.
And he's got the hands out like, buddy, I'm struggling enough, and you're going to throw that at me? Really?
No,
the
but that was Matrix. That was Matrix-like, no question about it.
And then that one a little clip.
I'll take it. Thank you.
You know, hey, you know, not the
intent, but I'll take it.
And then right here, he's got Goenaga on the floor. He shoots a 2-wall. That's what we're talking about. Sometimes when you're under so much pressure, guys don't execute those shots too well.
Right.
I mean, not very often.
Well, especially, I mean, he thinks he has the 2-wall dead,
Right.
and then Goenaga's getting up.
And then Goenaga gets there, you're like, shoot, you know, it's complete reversal now, 180. And now you're on the
Goenaga's one of those
defensive.
guys, too, that you don't want him to have it on his right side on the outside there.
Is that that new, that fan?
What?
Sorry, Stu. That fan. That industrial fan.
Industrial?
That's not really. That's kind of a, for here.
We'll get a report from...
It is, okay, it is new. I
So
was
the
going to say,
report
I've seen
is
the
that it
cage
is
from the
new.
Renegades. It is new.
Okay. There's nothing industrial about it. It's not a micro fan.
The problem is,
I mean, a box fan is bigger than that.
I see people with these fans, like handheld, oh, it's got a mist feature too, Stu. Take a look. But I see people with these handheld fans. I see, that's pretty cool.
That's strangely pleasant, Ben. Actually, I'll give you credit. All right, thanks.
Don't poo-poo it right away.
No,
it's good.
I gotta tell you, it's oddly,
good.
it's oddly soothing.
Thank you.
It's oddly soothing. It is.
Yeah, that's
If I was playing, I don't know that I would, that I would appreciate it. But sitting in a chair announcing,
like when you're in
the mist is okay.
if you're in an amusement park. That would be nice, but
We're ready to begin our third and final set.
hot summer day.
Goenaga has the serve.
It's freezing in here too. We haven't even talked about that. There's a serve.
Here's a backhand by Migurena to the inside. Oh, Rebote, forehand by Inaki, well thrown. Unda from the 12 line. Goenaga makes the catch, backhand. What a catch by Unda. Powerful backhand follows to the corner, out to the rebote. Unda now on the right side. Big right side, passes the front quarter. Rebote. Inaki looking for that placement. This ball is tipped on the forehand of Migurena, going for the 3-wall play. First point goes to Inaki and Unda of the Cyclones. Inaki serves.
And Goenaga, his shoe came untied, so again, I don't know if the Renegades had much of a chance in that point. It's kind of just a formality with the missed ball.
Because of the untied shoe?
Yeah, I mean, like, would that just completely throw you off? Like,
I have absolutely seen a player step out of their shoe and continue to play. I mean, don't get me wrong. This floor, imagine running around here on socks. I mean, you'd be sliding. Yeah, the concrete is shiny, but it's also pretty.
Jai-Alai and hockey, yeah. We don't need that. There's enough danger already.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be good. I've seen it, but I don't know how. Yeah, it didn't turn out well. I don't think I won the point. Here's the backhand by Migurena to the inside. I mean, we're talking about Palm Beach Jai-Alai 1988.
It's okay. It's history.
Rebote saved by Goenaga. Unda comes in, makes the catch. Powerful, powerful forehand. Migurena's there. Two-all by Inaki, opens and scores. 2 points for Inaki and Unda of the Cyclones. Inaki has the serve.
Inaki opens up another 2-all right there perfectly. Just in the first set, he didn't have these opportunities, though. And again, with a cold ball, it's way easier to just play the ball to Unda time after time after time. The ball warms up. Inaki can make himself more of a factor. It's going to be tougher for the opponent, too, and he'll get chances like that. You just have to convert. 2-0 lead to begin this third set. A far cry from where we started in set 1. These guys have really turned it around.
Here's the backhand by Migurena. Unda from the 11 line. Another powerful backhand along the wall, beautifully caught by Migurena. Inaki makes the catch. Inside placement. Amigarena makes a tremendous save. Inaki
Right
has it, lines up. Hard to the inside, he goes again. Amigarena looks for the rebote. He makes the save. Unda moves in, backhand is caught by Goenaga. Oh, what a catch by Unda. Powerful forehand. This one's dropping. Rebote saved by Amigarena. Inaki's there. Hard throw. Amigarena goes for the save. Inside placement it is, and Unda is there. Rebote. Left side of the inside. Scoop attempt passed on. Inaki makes the save. This point's still going. Here's the backhand by Amigarena. Unda on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Amigarena now from the 10. Unda takes that off the sidewall, puts it down low. Catch on the forehand of Unda. Rebote for Inaki from the forehand, crossing the wall, Amigarena from the 10 line. Unda on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Inaki, picked up on the bounce by Goenaga. Unda powerfully from the right side. Amigarena is there. Forehand Rebote fire to the inside. Rebote save again by Amigarena. Unda takes it up high. Big right side. Caught by Goenaga. Ball came in on Unda and scores. Goenaga and Amigarena on the board with a point. Goenaga serves. Ooh. When I
needed that one.
Literally, when I just put up the score, I was like, I can't believe we've only played 3 points.
This has been a hard-fought third set already.
I mean, every point is so hard fought. Every point. Powerful forehand by Unda, picked up by Amigarena. Rebote coming out. Forehand Rebote by Inaki. Saved by Amigarena. Inaki picks it up. Drop shot. What a catch by Goenaga. Unda alone for the Rebote is unable to make the play. We are tied up at 2-2. Goenaga has the serve for the Renegades. Again, hard fought and fast. I mean, these points are happening so fast. I'm finishing my sentence at the time that the next guy is doing something.
Well, something weird happened. Yeah, he lost it. I don't think he ever had full control. He almost hit himself. Goenaga able to play through the distraction. He got completely
on
screened.
The wall the whole way. Look at that.
Yeah, that's really well done. That's really well done by the Renegades. Again, Inaki's got it up at the 4 line, and they just can't put that point on the board.
Hyro got a big round of applause from somebody.
There's a group of Devils and Warriors on the stage over there. Maybe that's what he's...
Nah, it didn't come from that far away. It was closer.
Maybe a fireball in a chair.
Could be.
Could have been that. Yeah.
Forehand by Unda. Amigarena from the 11 line to the inside. Unda is there again. Goenaga, backhand, low and hard. Inaki from the 8. Goenaga backhand now from the 9 line. Unda will let it pass. Rebote forehand by Inaki. Rebote left side. Passes Inaki. Unda takes it on the bounce at the 13. Goenaga calls for it. Rebote goes to the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Inaki and Unda of the Cyclones. Inaki serves. You know, when they were coming out on the court, I was just thinking to myself, I have no idea who's going to win this match. I mean, I really had no idea. And then the first set went the way that it did. And now, point by point, you see the fighting for every point, every catch, every throw. The positioning of each of the players is excellent. Unda's coming along, again, in his first season here. Inaki's positioning is excellent. Goenaga's is excellent. And Amigarena has been catching balls in the air all match long.
Yeah.
His positioning has been impeccable. It's a good hard serve by Iñaki. Here's the backhand. Unda from the 11. Iñaki has it on the forehand. Hard throw. Will score. That's 4 points for Iñaki and Unda of the Cyclones. Iñaki has the serve.
Well, Iñaki able to convert on this one. He's got it on the right side, up at about, that's the underserve. That's the 4 line.
Hard throw.
Medium height. Again, it crosses the wall, it stays low, and
Look
then
how hard.
That's one-hander Rebote.
Did you see the camera shake?
Yeah.
The camera shook because Amigarena's fall shook the floor that the camera is sitting on. Did you feel it?
Oh, I felt it.
Yeah. He went down hard. He went down hard. There's a backhand by Amigarena. Rebote's dropping. Goenaga makes the save. Here's Unda from the 10 line. Here's the catch by Unda. Backhand from the 11 line. Forehand Rebote by Inaki. Amigarena turns. He makes a difficult save. Inaki attacks. Has it on the forehand. Sends it straight back. Rebote's save is made by Goenaga. Filo stopped by Goenaga. Hard throw. Will score on the return. Such a hard-fought point again. 3 points for Goenaga and Amigarena. Goenaga has the serve.
It's not for a lack of opportunities. I mean, Inaki had this shot to go up 5-2, and he throws it right to the forehand, not even outside the boundary. I mean,
right. Goenaga just...
It's tough to say because obviously we're sitting back here with a microphone and a comfy chair, but you just got to do better. I mean, Inaki knows it. It's just that's a big miss here.
Comfy chair with cushions. I mean, we both have
and
a
just
comfortable chair to
upgraded
begin
today.
with, and in cushions.
It's helpful.
Yeah, it's easy to talk about. I like from here. It's a hard serve by Goenaga. Amigarena backhand from the 11 line. Rebote save. Unda will take this on the bounce. Tough catch, low and hard, crossing the wall. Amigarena's there. Unda now from the backhand at the 13 line. Powerful reverse. Forehand over the top. Amigarena's there. Unda on the catch. Forehand. Powerfully to the inside. Amigarena makes the save. Keeps it up high.
Save.
Naki's there. Costado inside. What a catch by Amigarena. Unda now on the forehand from the 12. Goenaga cuts it off. Goenaga again, winding up. Costado inside. A fine catch by Unda. Backhand, wall to wall. Rebote forehand straight back to the inside. High scoop on the left side of Unda is just missed. 4-4 is the score. Goenaga has the serve for the Renegades.
Well, there it is, Stu. Tied up 4-4 late in this third set. Renegades dominated the first, Cyclones the second, and it's been neck and neck this entire third set.
Just the progress that Unda's going to get there. It's the same way that Amigarena is going to get there. 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, we weren't seeing this from Amigarena. Catch after catch, throw after throw, he's in perfect position. Hard serve by Goenaga is stopped by Unda. Rebote. Unda moves in to make the catch. Cortada will score. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for Iñaki and Unda. Now that's a case where the power on the Cortada,
Yeah, this was a bullet. Inaki couldn't get there in the air, so he calls for Unda, and
This is
he
a
winds
bold.
this up.
This is a bold throw by Unda. I mean, that's not a particularly low Cortada, but that's how fast. Coming off that side wall, it just.
Amigarena, it actually hit the top part of the frame, he was expecting it to drop, but it was thrown so hard that it never did. That's evidence of how hard Unda throws that ball.
Migraine on the backhand. Unda from the 12 line. Migraine is there again. Unda powerfully to the inside. Powerful backhand. Rebote coming all the way out.
Oh, boy. Here it is.
5-5. 5-5 in the third set. This is match point. Wow.
Fitting.
Yeah, what this match deserves. No question about it.
1 point to decide it. What a rebote here.
Inaki calls him off.
Yeah.
And Unda, but you see, there's the camera, there's a glass.
It's dropping off.
And there's an Unda.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like that. He had no room. A hard serve is stopped and a great catch by Unda.
Yes, it was.
Another powerful backhand. Rebote not coming out. The Chula will score for the win.
Wow.
Point set and a hard-fought match by all players. This one going to Iñaki and Unda. 6-5 in the third set.
Wow. Cyclones outlasting the Renegades there. You see Unda fired up, and rightfully so. Cyclones now leading the game day 2-1 as we move into match number 4. CRB and Flores take on Stan and Robin.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Let's take a look at some of those replays from set 3. Inaki shot that 2-wall early. And Migarena, fall down rebote save. Inaki quickly into the kind of a 2-wall when Hilanaga snatches it up, sends it inside. Unda going down to the floor, couldn't make that save. The lead was as big as 4-2 for the Cyclones. Not a large margin, but the Renegades fought back, tied it at 4-4. You see that miss? Unda forced it with that powerful forehand. And we got it to 5-5. Backhand here. Migarena lets it pass. It drops in the Chua, and that is it. Inaki pointing to his back quarter. He ended the match 6-5 in the Cyclones' favor. We're going to hear from our winners. There they are, Inaki and Unda. Congratulations, guys. Inaki, your back quarter, one of the newest players of this roster. What did you think about the way that he battled through that match?
Wow. Today he played amazing. I'm so proud of him. We were talking all week, talking about our mistakes, the communication on the court, and we see that the job we did during the week, it helped us to win, to make this point. So happy.
Awesome, guys. Good to see that it paid off. And a big win for the Cyclones, leading the game day 2-1 now, guys. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
We'll be seeing Unda in singles a little bit later. He'll be making his debut, but we got this Division 6 doubles match first. We'll see CRB and Flores against Stan and Robin. CRB and Flores 1-2 so far in this regular season of play. Stan and Robin also 1-2, but keep in mind that when Robin has subbed for this Division 6 team, they are 1-0. So when they got Robin out there, they do well. When they don't have him, they've struggled. They got Robin today. CRB's got the serve, and we begin match number 4. The powerful backhand, caught by Flores overhead. He drops it inside, there's Stan. Sends this one past Flores, Rebote left side is up in the overhead screen, that's out of play. First point to the Cyclones, Stan and Robin.
Flores looks a little reticent to have moved up and caught that ball, give it to CRB on the rebote. CRB will take responsibility for it, no question about it. Just needs to complete the throw. He had to move back to get it. Not exactly his best move.
Well, runner to the inside. Catch off the sidewall by Stan. There's CRB getting involved. Cuts it off, sends it deep into the corner. Robin from the 12 line, high to the inside. It clears the screen. CRB overran it. Come back, just lays up the rebote. Robin from the 12. Hard to the inside, right in that corner again. CRB digs that one out, clears the screen. Stan moves up on it, returns a drop shot. That scores beautifully. 2 points for the Cyclones.
Stan threw that beautifully. I mean, the drop shot goes back to the inside and is actually angling towards the side wall as it's dropping. That was just so well done.
Flores now from the 10. Floats it back inside. Robin waits for it at the 12 line. He fires it deep. Rebote, CRB hangs with it. Now pushes it outside. Robin, good speed, gets out there. Forehand, tries to get it over CRB. He went up for it and missed it. 3 in a row for the Cyclones.
Just in and out of CRB cesta again. He was reaching pretty far out there on the left side.
Oh, well, Magic City
What a
bounce, and
catch.
Robin comes away with it, shoots a 2-wall. It doesn't open. CRB, Cortada crossing the wall. Robin's on it. Oh, bullet of a backhand. Flores makes the stop, sends it up. There's Stan to cut it off. Flores from up at the 10 line. Backhand kicks off the sidewall. Robin runs with it to the outside. Forehand up the middle. Here's Flores. Soft forehand picked up. Backhand to the inside. Scoop by Flores. Now Robin backs up. Forehand from the 12. Crosses the wall. Flores reaching in. Brings it in. Another backhand. Beats him to the inside. CRB back at the 10. Saves the rebote. Robin on the bounce. Makes the catch. It's high off the back wall. CRB coming back for the rebote. It just does clear the screen.
Floater.
Now Stan picks up the floater, drops it inside again, crossing the wall. Flores with the nice catch, hard backhand. Now Robin, not gonna let that one come out. Flores plays it up the middle. Now Robin, backhand from the 10 line is low. That caught the pad, and the pad is bad. That gets the Renegades on the board.
See, once Flores got involved with, what, 5 or 6 different catches in that volley, things just changed. 1, it lasted longer. And 2, Robin makes a mistake.
Stan just out of the way, that serve. Here's Robin from the backcourt, right in the corner. CRB all alone, comes back to make the save. Stan takes a look, fires it inside. It's dropping. Flores steps up, makes the catch, sends it deep. Robin now out of the way. Stan all alone, saves the rebote with a bounce. Tipped along the side wall. That's a smart throw, and the lead's 4-1.
Yeah, Flores got a late start on moving up to that ball. Could have laid back and waited for it to come to him. But once he decided to move forward, needed to get it before it crossed the wall.
Flores now from the 10. Sends it back. Robin waiting for it off the sidewall. He pumps it low and hard. Good catch there by CRB. Takes it in off the numbers. Now Robin will bowl it again. Crossing. Flores stands in. Backhand to wall. Robin calls him off. Makes the catch. Sends it high. 3-wall play. CRB running with it the entire way.
Save.
Makes the save. Drops it up the middle. Now Robin backhand. Low runner inside. Scoop. missed, and the rebote saved on the back end. Stan steps in front of it, whips the forehand, not past Flores. He goes up blind with one hand and comes down with the ball. Now to the inside, that one's tipped and scoring. Great effort, but a 5th point goes to the Cyclones. They have a possible set point.
Yeah, he just stuck his cesta up on that previous one, and boom, right into the cesta. Well done.
Flores from the outside, puts the backhand right up the middle. Robin makes the catch, sends it over CRB's head. He gets back in there and cuts it off inside. Now Stan all alone for this rebote. Hooked it up the middle. CRB advancing. Costado right up the middle again. Scoop by Stan. Backhand inside. That's scores for the set. Stan and Robin win it 6-1, 2 minutes. Come back and play set 2.
So Stan and Robin in control of that set for the most part from beginning to end. You're watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are currently playing the 4th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day between the Cyclones and the Renegades.
And the Cyclones won 2 out of the first 3. They lead the game day and took set 1 right there. So with another win in either of these next 2 sets, the Cyclones will have secured at least a tie, and then a chance with Unda against Ben in singles, and then Inaki and Manu against Goer and Megarena. Those are our final 2 matches. They'll have a chance to win another game day. And then on the flip side for the Renegades, you know, they're at risk of dropping their 3rd game day in a row now.
Every time I look up and I see Hiro, I expect to see him in a Devil's outfit. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just... I was curious, like, for a split second, I was like, what's a devil talking to? Oh, that's right, he's a... So that really looks like an industrial fan to you? Like something that would be used in industry, like heavy industry?
Like, no, but
like a factory?
If you blew that up like 10 times, just like the base of it, the way that it sits.
Yes. Yeah, if you made it giant.
Right, if you just... It's got to be at least...
I get that.
6 to 8 times the size of that.
Have you seen an industrial fan, just out of curiosity?
At a golf tournament one time. And it's 80 times the size of that, for the record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just check.
Just so we can check that off. Yes, I have seen it.
Yes, you have seen
and
an
I was totally
fan,
wrong about
and
how I described it earlier.
Like what you saw at the golf course. Got it. Okay.
I guess for highlight purposes, we've never seen a fan back here, Stu. Let me live, Stu. I'm sorry. You know?
Sorry. It's a beautiful industrial fan that they picked up for the Renegades.
Right.
Okay, second set coming up.
You ready to begin set 2? CRB and Flores have the serve. There's a serve. Set 2 is underway. Robin picks it up off the floor. Oh, tough backhand to the inside. CRB comes all the way back, makes the save. Now Robin waits on it at the 11. Powerful backhand again. Flores reaches behind him, sends it back. CRB alone for the rebote. Back inside. There's Stan coming cross court to cut it off. Robin back beyond the 12. Trying to pass. He does. Flores points to CRB. Hooks the rebote, but it's in play. Right to Stan. He's got a carom. Doesn't open enough. CRB from the outside. His carambola is picked up before the second bounce. Robin whips one inside. CRB, great defense. He's on it. Robin keeps it along the wall. CRB leaping grab again. He's trying to pass. He does this time. Rebote for Stan. CRB able to cut it off. Costado 2-wall, lands in and scores for CRB. Great combination there, and the Renegades get the first point, set 2.
So the standing joke is that whenever CRB has a really good point like that, he's the first to get it up on his Instagram. That point is absolutely worthy of being up on Instagram for CRB. He was
Might
everywhere.
Be a highlight.
He was everywhere on the court, and then he killed it. It's just really well done.
It was really good play. Robin again opens with the backhand. Oh, this one dropping. CRB all over it. Sends it back. There's Robin. Backhand clips, comes right to Stan, delivers it high back to the inside. Flores got to step out, and he does save the rebote though. Ooh, that's floating. Robin gets up to it, backhand, clears the screen. CRB waiting for it at the 6 line, turned inside. Robin right there, makes the catch. Flores launches this one. Rebote coming out, Stan back up the middle now. Flores with the forehand. Trying to cross the wall, but Stan reaches up, cuts it off, plays it back. Now Flores missed the rebote, stepped in front of it. That's a point for the Cyclones. We're tied up, 1-1.
One of the things we have not seen either in his first match or now are the mistakes that Stan was making last season. You know, the drop balls. Catching's been solid. Communication with Robin's been spot on.
Fault over serve. First fault, second serve coming up.
I think, well, everyone else could hear it.
Hear it. Here's the catch by Flores. Oh, ball dropped by Robin there as he was backing up. That's going to be 2 for the Renegades. They lead it. Robin's been catching everything all day today, and just a rare drop.
No, even he was surprised by that.
Serve crossing the wall. Robin picks it up. Plays it back. Flores points to CRB. He comes back and saves the rebote. Flores again. Backhand opens up. Here's Robin from the outside. Trying to cross the wall. He does, and it scores. Tied up 2-2.
Flores has made some really good catches, at least latter part of that first set. That one at the side wall, tough play.
Robin takes that one right off the wall, plays it back. Now CRB set up for the rebote from the 7 line, played up the middle. Now Robin, there's a backhand. Into the corner, CRB comes cross court, sweeps it off the floor. That's in play. Now Stan from the 6, higher to the inside. Tough one, that's missed. The Cyclones battle back. They're now in front, 3-2.
Flores just looks so tenuous going for those scoops there at the side wall. He knows they're coming out to rebotes. He's had enough experience on the court here. I guess he feels more confident on the scoop or on the attempted scoop than the rebote.
And CRB's right there too. I mean, he's got great range. Just got to talk though.
Yeah, I mean, it has a real stabbing quality, like just stabbing at it, and that's not going to work.
Stan calls for the rotate, drops it inside. It's missed by CRB. Now the lead is up to 2 for the Cyclones.
CRB overran it just slightly. Came back to the inside nicely, but that ball was too close to his body to make the catch.
Will Flores keeps this one low. Robin backs up, that kicked up. He comes away with it. Now a forehand. Goes for a carom. It's in, but not scoring. Stands on it. He whips it inside.
Oh.
That's 5 points for the Cyclones. Possible set and a possible match point.
Oh, when CRB turned around to say yours, and Flores just was not there.
Ugh.
No, so Flores, this is not a bad carom. That's pretty bold,
Well,
Karam, actually.
It's dropping, too.
Yeah, it's dropping.
Yeah.
Stan gets a hold of it.
And then
you see, you go, just when you turn yours, you're not there. Out. There was nothing easy about that catch for either one of them if they would have tried to go for it. Possible match point here for the Cyclones.
Flores sends it high and deep. Robin committed. He comes away with it beyond the 13, then passes. Rebote left side by CRB, dropped inside. Robin saves the rebote on the back end. It's floating. CRB picks it up, sends it high and deep. Stan now has to come back for it, lines it up, drops it above the pad. CRB, Costado. Oh, kind of a drop shot, not nearly droppy enough. Robin's on it. There's a backhand blasted in the corner. CRB hooked it outside, but it's in and scoring. So we're still going here, folks. 3 points for the Renegades. Take another look at this one, Stu. Bam, Rebote to the outside. Oh, and Stan not close to it. Under serve, first fault, second serve coming up. Robin up there at the 9 line. He just blasts this one. CRB still going at the 6. Plays it outside, but Robin's on it. Karam looking to end it. Oh, but it scores for the win. Point, set, and match. Cyclones take it in straight set, 6-1, 6-3. Yeah, a lot going on there, actually. CRB overran it. Was not a great Karam, but good enough to score. That's all that matters. 6 points on the board there, and the Cyclones have secured their 3rd win of the game day. So that's at least a tie. See if they can win it up next. We'll see Unda take on Ben in singles. Let's take a look at some replays from that second set. That was a beautiful drop shot by Stan. That was probably the highlight of the match, and he keeps it along the sidewall. CRB, he's quick. He couldn't get to it. Perfectly placed backhand there. See Flores reaching in right along the sidewall.
This Karam was not a bad Karam at all.
But Stan
was right there.
He's there. I mean, his defense so improved. The catching, I mean, just every part of his game here in this fall 25 season seems to be clicking. Backhand inside there by Robin. CRB, Rebote here. Oh, what a shot that was.
Perfect placement.
Yeah. And then Robin here, he goes for the Karam. Oh, CRB, oh, I gotta get it. Ah, he actually overran it. Then Flores, yeah, no chance there in the backcourt. What a win there for the Cyclones. Stan and Robin improved the game day score. 3-1 lead for the Cyclones. So at the very worst, the Cyclones are going to leave today in a tie for first place, but they win one of these next 2 matches, they can be in solo first place.
Solo first place for the Cyclones.
And that was after a slow start, losing their first game day. We're going to hear from our winning team there, Stan and Robin. Congratulations, guys. Stan, this team has played 4 times. The 2 times that we haven't seen Robin, they've lost. What does he bring to this team that put you over the line?
I would say handsomeness first, of course, but I think the most important for me is
You're a very handsome man, Robin.
Yes. It's just the smile, the positiveness, the laughter. We have a lot of fun on the court, and super happy to play with it.
Awesome, guys. What a big win for you. You've secured the tie. We'll see if you can get the win one of these next 2. Thank you, guys.
Whoosh, whoosh.
And a whoosh, whoosh from Stan. Let's see some singles, Stu. Division 4 matchup. Ben will take on Unda. This is Unda's debut singles match. Ben 0-1 this regular season. He was 0-5 last year in Division 4 singles. So an opportunity here for Unda to get his singles career started at Magic City in battlecourt. Ben will have the serve. Ready to begin match 5.
Ben serves. Our match has begun. Unda powerfully from the left side to the inside. Rebote. Saved by Ben. It is a 2-all.
Oh, my.
Lands in and scores. Well done by Ben to start things off. First point for Ben of the Renegades. He serves.
And welcome to singles, Unda. Here's a Rebote 2-all. And you can walk back to the service line. I mean, how about this from Ben?
Real well done.
I mean, look at where he drops this in. I mean, that is just inside the boundary. That wasn't very nice, and Ben's a pretty good guy.
Powerful backhand by Unda. Rebote by Ben. Forehand play to pass. Dropping. 2-all Rebote. Unda is there. Karen by Unda with a light touch will score. 1-1. Unda serves.
Ben's going to have to do some work off the Rebote because you can see Unda's got all the power in the world. He's just going to pass and put Ben on the back foot this entire match.
And he didn't throw this Karen particularly hard.
No.
Knowing that he didn't have to. Ben was back at the about
deep.
the 9 line. Yeah.
It's tough for Ben, too, because, I mean, he's never played Unda. He's only seen it. He's got a ton of power. Hard to adjust this quickly.
Rebote left side to the inside. Ben's there. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand, high and passing. Ben makes the save. Unda takes it on the bounce. Unda from the forehand. Drop shot. Ben was
tough.
there and dropped it. That's a second point for Unda of the Cyclones. He serves. Yeah. I don't think Unda's familiar with Ben's speed.
No, or the Magic City drop shot. You see, he's got to, you know,
That
talked
ball's
about the
still in the air
importance.
at the 4 line, and Ben is just... Yeah.
And crossing the sidewall, too, is important. It really helps on those drop shots. But I think that's the first one he's executed here at Magic City. So, I mean, again, he'll learn.
You got to
He'll
learn,
figure it
absolutely.
out. And it's only his first singles match. Just 3 points into it.
Here's the backhand by Ben. Rebote. Left side by Unda. 2-all caught the pad. Third point for Unda of the Cyclones. He serves.
Well, Ben throws the ball so hard that when he lands that 2-all in, it's difficult for the opponent to get out there and make a catch. So, I mean, Unda respects it. He's shading towards the outside, and fortunate that one caught the pad.
Here's the backhand by Ben. Karam. Well played by Ben and scoring. 2 points for Ben of the Renegades. He serves.
Perfect execution there by Ben.
Beautiful Karam. He's all the way back at the 10 line.
And there's just a little tell here. He opens up very late. And sometimes when he throws that Karam,
That's gorgeous.
He almost overdoes it, and it doesn't look like he's going to throw it then at the last second. He just turns and smacks it into the side wall. And deep in the backcourt, too, that's not easy.
Good catch by Ben. Here's Ben from the 10 line.
Oh, he committed. Yeah.
3-3. We're all tied up. Ben has a serve.
Yeah, the first step was back. And unlike baseball, you don't want to do that here in Jai-Alai.
And as a naturally trained backcourter, the inclination is to make the catch. We've seen our Rats do it, where you're just committed to the backcourt, and this court is very forgiving. Most of the things come out to the Rebote. Sorry, most of what passes you comes out to the Rebote. Big right side by Unda. Rebote. That hits the rail just above the front wall, which is out of play. Unda has 4 points and the serve.
And Ben just not nearly as comfortable playing the ball off the back wall as he is catching it, playing the ball in front of him. I mean, Ben has come such a long way.
Absolutely.
In terms of, I mean, doubles play, he's a real factor in those Division II matches with Goer. Singles is still a little bit tougher, just all him out there.
Powerful, powerful serve by Unda, caught and returned by Ben. Unda, powerful backhand. Ben's there. 2-all. Ben gets there, stops it from the forehand. Returns a Karam to score. That's well played by Ben. 4-4 is the score. We're all tied up. Ben has the serve for the Renegades. Smart play by Ben.
Yeah. Goes for it there again, ties things up.
Like the way Ben did that slight hand motion saying, "You're good. You're good." Powerful backhand by Unda. Robote coming out to the 7 line. Ben turns it. It's in the air. Unda makes the catch mid-court. Lower and harder on the return. Ben for the Robote. That does not clear the overhead screen. Unda has 5 points. Possible set point.
He got a bad read on that ball. He was running with it the entire way, and you don't want to follow the ball. You want to position yourself and set up to save the Robote. 2 chances for Unda now for the opening set.
Powerful backhand by Ben. Unda is there. Unda to the corner. Robote for Ben. Robote left side is out. Point and set for Unda of the Cyclones. Taking that set 6-4. 2 minutes go on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. So Unda, debuting in singles here at battlecourt, wins his first set over Ben. 6-4. Here we see a Karam opening up. Drop shot. Ben was really all over this. He simply missed the catch. Simply don't know if he was thinking about the throw, returning a drop shot, 2-all something, not sure which. Here we are in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on Unda. Unda getting feedback from veterans of the roster, Jairo and Manu, and of course Inaki, who we played beautifully with earlier. You're watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida, currently playing our 5th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. See both players not even utilizing the full 2 minutes, but the 2 minutes is nonetheless observed between each set.
The 2 minutes will utilize them, though. If they don't want to utilize it, we got to run the clocks, too. So
exactly,
they can stand out there all they want, but we're not playing.
There are announcers everywhere announcing Jai-Alai taking bathroom breaks and eating bathroom breaks, and those 2 minutes are essential.
Couldn't agree more. Back here, you see the game day score. Unda just 1 set away from giving his team a full point. It would be 3 game day wins in a row for the Cyclones and would put him at the top of the standings.
Whose idea was it to install coin-operated toilets back here? I mean, the timing and who's got change? All right.
And this, yeah, I'm with you, Stu. You haven't brought up a bad point yet?
We need to talk to someone about this. There's the serve. We begin. Here's the backhand. Ben makes the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote left side. It's a 2-all just above the pad and scoring. Well done by Unda to start things off here in the second set. He serves.
Well, good illustration there. Sometimes a 2-all with a softer touch is your friend.
It's further away.
Yeah, especially against a player like Ben who's fast. I mean, you throw it harder, it only comes deeper into the backcourt. You throw it soft, you see how far Ben is? That's just an extra. He's got to run up and get to that ball.
Excellent catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Robote 2-all will land in. Ben is there. Good catch on the forehand. Under from the 10 line, hard to the inside. That's a great catch by Ben at the 9 line. Big backhand. Unda on the Robote. Scoop by Ben. Robote forehand powerfully thrown by Unda at the sidewall. Ben makes a great save. Unda at the 6. Kind of a costado. Wonky bounce. Ben makes the save. That's going to score. Well done. 1-1. Ben serves.
Yeah, Ben actually had a really good save there and kept it close to the sidewall, too, which was the key here. See where Unda is after he makes this throw. He's just kind of wandering to the middle of the court. He's not really expecting Ben to put it right along the wall. It's cutting back inside, and
we've seen Ben
out
do
of
that.
reach. Yeah.
Yeah. See, this season in particular, the inside placements by Ben go very straight. Under from the right side, wall to wall, powerfully thrown. Here's Ben on the rebote. 2-all is out. 2 points for Under of the Cyclones. He serves.
I understand, you know, taking some chances off the rebote, but you don't have to go for it every time. You got to be a little more selective.
His footing was off. I don't know.
A couple times in the first set, right there too.
Well, that is one thing that Ben's not used to. Is that Ben is used to hard balls being thrown at him. He's playing with Coach Jai-Alai. He's played against many Division I players, but Unda's got a different type of power that he's just not used to. Here's a backhand by Ben. Rebote, left side. Costalo 2-all by Ben, perfectly executed and scoring. That's 2-2, Ben serves.
Well, Ben's dangerous because when he throws a good 2-all, the opponent rarely gets out and defends it.
Right.
So, I mean, the way he throws it, he gets a lot of spin on it.
And this is just well done.
It's kind of like Manu, how much it opens. It's not like Manu anywhere else, but just how much it opens off the front wall.
No, I get it.
You throw it hard, generate more spin, get more, opens up.
No,
it's all physics. You know.
Ben's been utilizing it to his advantage. I mean, really well. Here's the backhand by Unda, caught by Ben. Ben winds up. Unda on the forehand, powerfully. Ben goes for the save. He makes the save.
Yeah, he did.
Unda, presence of mind to get up there, rifles it in, and it scores. 3 points for Unda of the Cyclones. He serves. Well, he could have gone with a drop shot.
Yeah, a bunch of options. I'm still impressed with this save. I mean, that came up on him. Ben, very creative to make that save, but shows you just how much control he really has and the improvement.
And Unda having the presence of mind, knowing how far to go up to make that catch. That you don't see with guys who haven't practiced. But, in addition, he hasn't played much, but he has practiced quite a bit since he's the last month. Fault underserve. Battlecourt rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. A good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. That was a particularly hard serve. Rebote left side, little clip. Ben picks it up on left side. Great catch. 2-all opens and scores. 3-3, Ben serves.
Well, you see Unda putting his hands out like, well, he throws the 2-all, I can't get to it. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Ben just got to keep throwing it. And the further you are to the outside of the court, the more that ball opens up. So even tougher to react when Ben throws it from there.
That's a 4th point for Unda of the Cyclones. He serves. So Ben will muscle his, Ben, a former football player, he will muscle his way in there as opposed to holding up for possible interference. I think the interference would have been questionable at best, but he may have gotten it.
Yeah.
Backhand by Ben from the 12 line, powerfully thrown. Rebote, big bounce.
Way out. Oh.
Swing and a miss on the forehand. Rebote. 4-4 is the score here in the second set. Ben serves.
Yeah, he really wanted that one. Tried to throw it through the front wall as opposed to the front wall. We see that every game day. You know, guys want to power it. They want to throw it as hard as they can, make that catch difficult for the opponent, and they give one away. So many options up there. And now it's 4-4. Keeps Ben in it.
Unda on the backhand to the inside. Ben from the 10 line. Rebote forehand, powerfully thrown wall to wall. Ben sets up. 2-all Rebote caught the pad.
Top of the pad.
That is 5 points for Unda. Possible set, possible match point.
And Unda had to be happy to see that ball go on the top of the pad. Hasn't been able to track down these two walls. Hasn't been really reading them very well. Now 2 chances to win the match and give this team the game day win.
Here's a backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand rifled, scooped up by Ben, juggling on the catch of Ben. That is point and match for Unda of the Cyclones, taking it in straight sets, 6-4, 6-4.
And the 4th win for the Cyclones. That's good enough for the game day win. Unda, it's his first in singles and adds a point to the Cyclones' season-long total. We'll hear from Unda in just a few moments. Up next, we'll see Division I doubles. That'll close out the day. Goer and Amigarena take on Inaki and Manu. Bradley on the move, breaking. He got there. Blast the forehand. Everybody out of the way, and Nicholas got hit. Goer up in the front court towards the inside. What a scoop!
What an amazing
by Douglas.
catch.
Goer picks it up in the front court, whips it inside. Another one. Let's take a look at some replays from set number 2. Unda, there's the drop shot.
He only tried one after this because he saw he didn't throw it particularly well, and Ben got to it.
Yeah, Ben's quick. You'll learn that very quickly.
Great carom
Here's a
by
carom.
Ben. That's just beautifully executed by Ben. Rebote 2-all with just enough. Angled out and scored. This kind of a wonky, kind of a costado, I think. The way Ben plants, to get that positioning on the inside, really well done.
Rebote there, tough save by Ben, but look at where Unda gets this ball. He's at the 3 line.
Boom.
Yeah.
He's really got one speed.
Just missed off the sidewall, and there is our winner, Unda. First singles match here at Magic City. How are you feeling about that opportunity for a chance to win the day for your team?
Okay, for the team, but I think that I had to improve in singles. I was very tired because of the first match, but I solved it, and the team is in first place, so very happy.
Awesome, Unda. That was a great start for you, and good luck the rest of the way this season. Thank you for the time.
Thank you.
Up next, Division I doubles will close things out. We'll see Goer and Amigarena against Inaki and Manu. Both teams undefeated, Stu. Both 2-0 records to open up this regular season.
Well, we don't end matches in ties, so it's about to change for somebody.
Absolutely. Ready to go. Goer and Amigarena will have the serve here to begin our final match of the day. There's the serve. We begin. Backhand to the inside. Cut off overhead there by Inaki. Floats it back. Crossing the wall. Now Amigarena. Manu trying to pass. Amigarena steps around it. Keeps it on the left side. Floats it along the wall. Manu rips it off the numbers. Backhand high and hard up the middle. Rebote left side. Inaki now. Drops it inside with a bounce. Amigarena steps back. Plays it inside. That one riding the side wall. Magic City bounce late. Amigarena still makes the catch. Now Manu. Amigarena hard to the inside. That one dropping. Manu steps up. Hard throw. Amigarena again. From the 12 line. High inside. Manu picks it off. Sends it back. Amigarena standing right there, makes the play. Now Manu beyond the 13 line, floats up the backhand. It's on the wall. Amigarena's right there, lines it up, sends it deep. Magarena from deep in the backcourt. Manu gonna let that one come out. Inaki on the back end makes the save. Now back to Magarena. High and hard inside. Manu takes it off the wall. He sends it deep. Not past Magarena though. He's got it at the 13 line. That one a little bit higher, still clears. Now Inaki goes down to a knee, saves the rebote. Rebote forehand by Inaki, turned inside, cut off. There by Gosheri, the backhand. Now Manu. Magarena there at the 13 line, keeps it inside. Manu. What a spectacular catch that was. Lined it up right on the numbers. Now Gosheri, rebote up the middle, comes back to Manu's forehand. Sends it up high, crosses the wall. Magarena lines it up, sends it back inside, right to Inaki. Quick release on the backhand, and Magarena steps back, takes it in at the 13. Again up the middle. Manu keeps it on the left side, sends it up high. That's dropping right in the corner. Gosheri comes out, saves the rebote. Inaki attacking. It's a drop shot. Not droppy enough. Magarena gets there. Backhand to the inside, doesn't overthrow it. Manu able to scoop it up in the corner. Gosheri, powerful rebote, stopped in the air. Here's Manu. Left side, back inside, now Magarena.
I'm sensing a game plan here.
What a tough catch back at the 13 line. Manu pulled it off the wall, drops it to Magarena. Is it deep? Now Manu. On right along the wall, Gosheri comes out on the right side. Inaki cuts it off. Just trying to pass though. Magarena backs up, cuts it off. Catch inside. Here's Magarena just beyond the 11. Holds it deep. Manu out of the way. Inaki saves the rebote. Magarena from the 11 line, hard inside. Inaki comes cross court, sends it back. Magarena all the way to the back wall, plays it up the middle. Now Manu steps up. Oh, runner inside. Gosheri tip ball there along the side wall. First point goes to the Cyclones.
So I'm guessing that Inaki and Manu have basically said, we're just going to keep the ball in the backcourt. Just keep putting it in the back. Gosheri's had one really defensive rebote. That one he went for at the sidewall and just tipped. Eventually he'll throw himself in. But then Inaki's got to get the serves past him.
Sure, he let that serve pass. Here's Magarena. Backhand inside. Manu has it before it crosses the wall, sends it back on the numbers. Now Magarena. That backhand, it's up in the overhead screen and out of play. 2 points for the Cyclones.
So one missed ball by Gosheri, one ball hitting the overhead screen. And the Cyclones have 2.
Backhand to the inside, catch by Manu. Big backhand there, just does clear the screen. Rebote coming out. Inaki turns it.
Yeah.
Catch inside, here's Manu from the 11 line. Tries to get it on the wall, and Magarena takes it right off. Backhand. This one dropping, and Magarena steps up, makes the catch. This one more up the middle. Manu keeps it on the left side. Magarena. Manu beyond the 13, floats it on the numbers, and Magarena lines it up, sends it back. Inaki's there to cut it off. Inside placement from the costado, picked up high by Magarena. Backhand comes in low. Inaki there again. Rebote forehand, dropping, scoop by Manu. Tough catch, ranging back in the corner. Magarena drops it at Manu's feet. He steps up, powers it back wall to wall. Now Gosheri backpedals quickly, fires it to the outside. Manu now with a forehand. Tough scoop there by Magarena, backing up in the corner. Now Manu at the 12. Floats it high inside, catch. All the way backed up. one cutting inside again. Amigarena. Sidewall, that one dropping. Manu gets up to it. Now Manu from the 12 line. High back to the inside. Amigarena still there at the 13. Finally passing here. Goes Sherry looking for the rebote. Whips it inside. Scooped up by Manu. Here's a backhand. Low runner. Amigarena all alone. That's a tough pickup back in the corner. Inaki, quick release, sends it high and deep. Goes Sherry looking for the rebote. Turns it inside. It's dropping. Manu steps up. Great catch. Hard backhand follows. Now Amigarena. Low runner. Inaki reaching. Picks it up. Sends it wall to wall. Now goes Sherry on the rebote. Manu from the 12. Catch in the corner of Amigarena.
Oh, what
trying
a
to
catch.
pass Amigarena. That was all the way beyond the 13. Pulled it in off the numbers. Now Manu. Same spot. Same type of throw. Amigarena. Back to Manu. He's beyond the 12. High inside. Manu leaping grab. Hard throw. Trying to get it past, and he finally does. There's a rebote forehand. Kicks it off the wall. Manu moves up now. Backhand. Pass to Amigarena. Goes Sherry. Just off his footing. Plays it inside. Right to Inaki. Keeps the pressure on with the backhand. Amigarena takes it off the sidewall. Backhand pulled in the corner. Here's Manu. Amigarena between the 12 and 13 line. Drops it inside. Inaki into the costado. It's a 2-wall. Thrown to score.
Challenge.
And the Renegades have challenged the call on the court. So it was called in by the judge, and the Renegades, team captain Gosheri, has decided to challenge that call. So we are in an official replay review here.
The chief judge is reviewing the play. See that under review flashing in the top right-hand side of your screen. So fortunately, we have several different camera angles. We're in the last match. I mean, it makes sense for Gosheri to challenge it if he thought that it was called in, but if he thought it was out. It's also the first shot that Inaki's thrown.
Again, the chief judge still taking a look.
Making sure that it didn't hit at all. Manu reassuring Andrew that everything in life is okay. Except that switch that turns off the in-house audio for her. I wonder if they bought more than two when they bought these a couple years ago. Remember they had the light that was creating the buzzing sound?
It happened, but I thought I was going crazy last week when I heard myself in-house and this button was off. I'm glad we figured it out.
Now I don't hear you in-house.
No, I don't. I just turned it on and off again. So I don't know, maybe it got stuck. Chief Judge is still looking back at the call. I mean, we can't see the screen. We can see him. I don't know what exactly is going on, but we were still under review here. The call was ruled in as called by the judge. Thrown by the Cyclones. So if the point stands, it will be 3-0 Inaki and Manu. If the ball is ruled out, it will be 2-1.
And that's if it had any contact with the line whatsoever. In Jai-Alai, any contact with the line is out.
Yeah, and like
any contact.
And like other sports, it's got to be clear, obvious,
absolutely.
Whatever verbiage you want to use. It's got to be definitive that ball was in, and it was called, or it has to be definitive that the call was out. It was called in by the judges, so they're going to need clear proof that ball touched the line to overrule the call.
Exactly.
And I will say, Stu, I mean, we've been doing these reviews for 2-3 seasons now, This is one of the lengthier reviews we've ever had,
Absolutely.
and I can tell that this ball was pretty close to the line when it was thrown. The judges were conferring. They ruled in. It's difficult for them when that ball is going fast, but that's why we have replay, so you can get it right on the second look.
Absolutely. Once again, we are in a replay. The flashy replay thing came off of the screen. I don't know what else. Oh, it's a graphic. That's right. The flashy replay graphic.
Yeah.
There's focus on Amigarena. What a workout he's had today, huh?
Well, the chief judge is making his way back over. Let's hear what the call is. The call has been overruled. Replay has deemed that the ball was out of play. The call has been overruled. That will be a point for the Renegades, Goer and Amigarena. They get the point and they retain their challenge.
So the ball had to have at least had contact with the line. Imagine if it had been on the other side of the line, we would have seen an earlier call, but sometimes it's difficult to see that contact with any part of the line. It was seen, though. Goer has a serve.
Here's a catch by Manu inside, backhand along the wall. That's dropping. Goer saves the rebote on the back end. Ball tipped along the side wall. That was perfectly thrown. 3-1, Cyclones lead.
Amigarena's catching has been spot on all day, especially in that earlier match. He's had 2 misses so far. Goer will definitely get himself involved in the game one way or the other. Whether by picking serves or making something happen.
Manu makes the catch in the air. Powerful backhand right inside. Amigarena stands in, makes the catch. Now Manu. 12 line back inside. Amigarena lines it up, sends it back. There's Manu crouching down. Puts it along the wall. Amigarena. Inaki, tough rebote, lays it up. It's in play, but Goer, he's up with a 3 to the outside. The Philo scores. That's 2 for the Renegades.
Goer has a couple of different things he could do up there when he's got it on the costado. Powering it to the outside is a safe one. Inaki just makes this save. Manu's getting ready for the drop shot to the inside. Inaki was moving to the outside, but wasn't anywhere close to it.
Hard serve crossing Manu. What a great catch there on the sidewall. Goer comes flying in at the 10. Now Inaki. Great catch up at the 8. Floats it along the numbers. And Amigarena takes it off deep in the backcourt. Oh, Manu had it for a moment. That was a tough one. In and out of the basket it goes. 3-3. Renegades have tied it.
Both Amigarena and Manu like walls back here, just catching ball after ball after ball. Rare miss by Manu. Nothing easy about the catch there on the side wall.
Oh, Manu got that before it crossed. Back inside. Amigarena. And dropping. Manu gets up to it. Floats it back inside. Amigarena keeps it on the left. Plays it high and deep. Rebote's coming out. Inaki at the 6, turns it over the top, past to Amigarena, now Goer scrambling, he fires it inside, scoop high on the left side of Manu. Amigarena climbs the wall, comes down with the ball, backhand right to Manu. He's at the 11. Amigarena handles in the corner, comes out with the left side and passing. Inaki over the top, lays it up, Goer attacking outside placement. Will score again. That's 4-3, Renegades take the lead.
Goer's success has always been to the outside. 2 alls and Philos, in that case, opening wide.
What a serve, better catch by Manu. Back inside, here's Amigarena. Launches it, well past Manu. Inaki alone, saves Rebote back inside. It's dropping, Goer calls him off, lays it up, but that's a little too high. Up in the overhead screen. 4-4 is the score. Inaki and Manu serve.
Yet we really haven't seen... The Cyclones been doing a fantastic job of keeping Goer out of it. Yeah. I mean, he's had 2 good kill shots, both of which have scored, but not that explosive takeover of the match that we're used to seeing from him.
Yeah. Megarena steps back, takes it in, backhand to the inside, that's dropping. Manu calls Inaki off, and he saves the rebote. Good pickup by Goer, fires it inside, scoop by Manu, backhand. Crossing, and Megarena, no fear, makes that catch as he's backing up in the corner. Rebote left side, Inaki drops it inside. Goer didn't want it, lets it pass to the backcourt. Now Megarena, backhand comes in low, Inaki there again. Quick turn on the rebote, and Megarena ducks out of the way. Goer turns the rebote inside, now Manu. Right back to Manu there, just beyond the 12 line, plays it back inside, catch by Megarena. Hard throw, crossing, dropping, here's Manu. He's up at the 11 now. Backhand inside, and Megarena steps up, makes the catch, and sends this one deep. Inaki again alone for the rebote, plays it over the top, it's on the wall, Megarena ducks away. Goer lays up the rebote, Inaki with a chance, there's a drop shot. Got the first, but not the second bounce, great read. Now Manu, powerful backhand, Goer alone inside, he's got the rebote lined up, hooked it up the middle, Inaki with a chance, splitter!
Split placement.
Lands in and scores. And again, he's doing that motion.
Yeah.
Maybe not the intent, but I'll take it. 5 points, possible set point. Yeah, just a little high clipper here. This is an effective shot. And again,
I'll take it.
Yeah, based on that reaction, I'd say it may be less intentional than I originally thought, but we've seen like Zuleika open it up and actually throw that with intent, and that's a tough throw.
Absolutely.
This is one you're really not accustomed to. Well, runner inside there. What a scoop by Manu. Backhand. Power in the corner. Megarena couldn't get there. Goer lays it up on the back end. Now Manu lays it just above the pad. Goer moving in. Shoots it outside. The Philo scores. Gotta get out of the way. So, we are tied up at 5-5. This is set point. In the first set, too.
It seems like Inaki is out there to get it. He's just not in position to complete the catch. He's in the vicinity. Kind of like when you're following Nav around a particular point and says you've arrived, and you said, I haven't arrived. It's.
Oh, Inaki cuts off the serve, low backhand, right to a Megarena. Just stood in and made the catch. Manu, another one, lower and harder. Goer comes flying in, he cuts that one off. Manu from the 12 line. Hard inside of Megarena, lets it pass. Goer saves it on the back end, right up the middle. Here's Manu with the forehand. Megarena goes up for it in the corner. Well, that kind of died off the back wall. Inaki heard it, makes the save. Now Megarena scrambling. He drops it inside. Big backhand there, Goer. Almost fed him, turns it inside. Tough scoop, Manu made it.
Low bullet.
Yeah, a little bullet of Megarena. Charging down the inside, makes the catch, sends it deep. Now Inaki alone, turns it inside. Pass to Megarena though, he makes the catch at the 12. Megarena reaching in the corner, backhand opens, right to Inaki. Throw the Costano, drops it inside of Megarena. Now Manu. This one coming up the middle, Inaki on the rebote. Back inside of Megarena, backhand. Low and hard, Inaki right there to cut it off. He sends it deep. Goer now inside, plays the rebote, but Manu steps up. He read it perfectly. Tough play along the sidewall. Megarena makes the catch, fires it back inside. Now Manu, backhand low and hard. Goer with the early call. He turns the rebote. Another one. This one crossing, and Megarena handles in the air. Backhand, kicking up and out. Inaki on the rebote, turned inside. Megarena, tough pick up high. There's the backhand. Low bullet stopped in the corner. Amigarena again delivers one of his own. Manu plays it off the sidewall. Great catch. Osheri trying to pass on the rebote. Manu, leaping catch. This one right along the wall. Amigarena didn't want it. Osheri plays it on the back end. Manu steps in front of it. Here's the forehand. Ball dropped. Point and set. Inaki and Manu win it 6-5. 2 minutes. Come back in play. Set number 2. Oh, what a point after all that.
That was a set of attrition. I mean, that really was more like the First World War than anything else. I mean, they just, no, I wasn't talking about the nationality of the players, Andrew. I was referring to the bombs. I was just saying,
where are we going, Stu?
The bombs dropped in the backcourt by the Cyclones.
We're just going to keep going, huh?
The Cyclones just, absolutely, just talk right through
No,
it.
I like the theme,
The Cyclones were just dropping the bombs straight into the backcourt for Amigarena at the beginning of this set. They were totally keeping it away from Goer, not even a rebote. Then he did miss one rebote, 2 filos to the outside. Inaki did make one shot, and actually was called out. Look at this catch by Manu.
Yeah, on the right side there. And then here's the catch. I mean, you see him go into the costado.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes when
Goer doesn't, he just doesn't miss. And if any time to miss, and again, you don't know if he just missed the catch, which is rare for him, or if he was thinking about what he was going to throw when he made the catch, which trips up players from the highest level to the lowest level.
Yeah, and it looked like in the replay, it looked like he was going into the costado before he had the catch. And like how many times do you see that? Just not often you see it happen with Goer. 6-5 there, Manu escaping with that first set win. Well, Cyclones already took the game day. See if the Renegades can get right back in it.
And here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Sweat pouring off Goer. I mean, such a hard-fought first set. I don't think that mini industrial fan is going to provide too much help there.
Maybe 2 of those.
Per person.
Double the speed. Yeah.
Per person.
Just bump it up a little bit.
And you got to shot 6 guys on a team, right? All right, so 12 of those. Talk to Ben.
Get the unit price on that with Ben. We'll talk. I'm telling you, Stu, that at nighttime, that could be a good fan. I'm just thinking, personally.
I'm sure Ben will hook you up. Hey, his second set.
Let's get back to the highlight here. Goer ready to serve. And set 2 has begun with an ace. Powerful serve there. Gets the Renegades on the board first.
Wow. Yeah, that serve just came hard and fast, crossing the side wall.
That's a hard serve crossing, but Manu's got this one. Backhand comes in low. Amigarena from the left side. Pass Manu. Inaki on the rebote. Plays it back. Amigarena lines it up along the wall and cuts it off. Amigarena now foot on the wall. Makes the catch. Our backhand follows. Manu out of the way. Inaki sends the rebote back. Amigarena catch at the 11 line. Backhand 2 wall. Not enough. Inaki delivers it inside. It crosses, and Amigarena makes the catch. Keeps it going. Forehand rebote now. Goer running with it. Sends it inside. Manu backs up. Makes the high scoop. Rebote high inside again. Manu runs under this one. Powerful backhand. It's a bullet. Amigarena ducked away. Sherry just saved the rebote. Puts it on the wall. Manu. A tough one again. Goer's got to save the rebote. Inaki. It's a costado. Just keeps it inside. Nice pickup there. Amigarena sends it up the middle. Forehand by Manu. That's crossing. Back it up. Amigarena makes the catch. Now Inaki's rebote, spinning save, gets it past Amigarena. Now Goer comes back for it. Makes a big bounce. Manu goes up for it.
What a scoop.
Goer scooped it, drop shot. Both Cyclones there. Inaki's on it. His drop shot return. Oh, not scoring. Amigarena got there before the second bounce. Manu, Robote up the middle. Gaucheri patiently waits on it, saves it on the back end.
That
Manu goes
up.
up high, makes the catch, backhand inside edge, dropping. Migarena cuts it off. Robote left side, turned by Gaucheri. Scoop high on the left side of Manu. Migarena now from the 11, makes the catch. Backhand at Manu's feet, he lets it pass. There's Inaki going down to the floor to make the save. Inside placement, scoop on the forehand of Manu. High inside again, back to Migarena.
He makes it look so easy.
Migarena from the 11 line. Drops it between the Cyclones. Inaki, though, goes down to the floor, makes the save. Gaucheri with a forehand, pumps it inside. It crosses and scores. 2-point lead for the Renegades.
So Gaucheri beating Manu on the serve to start the set off, and there at the side wall. Just putting the ball right between Manu and the side wall.
Inaki takes the serve, sends it inside, and Migarena gets out for the rebote. Great effort, but that's up in the screen. Cyclones get their first point of set 2.
And Manu calling for a towel. And let's see, we have Under bringing the towel.
He said, "Who's going to clean it? You."
That is
We
pretty
don't
much
have-
what, here we have the
That's
the
good
replay.
stuff.
Here we have the replay.
Unda brought out the towel. He's so you're going to go out, clean the spot. We're going to continue playing.
Believe it or not, knowing Unda, it's because he's not wearing white pants. I'm sure he wasn't necessarily comfortable coming out onto the court.
True professional.
Absolutely. Thank you. I've been doing it many, many, many years.
Gaucheri takes the serve. Philo stopped by Inaki as Cortada. Oh my, he's picked up before the second bounce. What a catch there by Migarena. One shoots off the back wall. Gaucheri turns it again, right back to Manu. Here's the backhand. Slows things down. Migarena didn't want it. Gaucheri has to save it on the back end. Robote forehand there by Gaucheri. Turning off the floor, scooped up by Manu. Great catch. Migarena all the way back to the 13, keeps it up the middle. Now Manu from the 12 line. High crossing the wall. Migarena steps out of the way. Gaucheri turns the left side Robote. Migarena now back at the 12. Manu steps up, makes the catch, fires it back. Ball to wall now. Gaucheri turns the Robote powerfully inside. Inaki has to come back, turns it 2 walls.
Out.
It's too wide. 3 points for the Renegades.
Good idea by Inaki because that happened fast. Just landing out.
Not a bad attempt at all.
No,
Made
great,
down
great
to the
effort
floor.
by Inaki.
Oh, that serve ate him up. Manu still makes the catch on the left side and blasts the backhand. Gaucheri turns the Robote, catch by Inaki. Inside placement. Dropping. Oh, Migarena got there again. Hard throw. Sent wall to wall. Inaki stands in at the 6. Waits for the Robote. Sends it high to the inside. Now Gaucheri slows things down, lays it up, and it's tipped by Manu. Rare miss. That's a 4-1 lead.
Waiting for Manu to miss. You can wait a very long wait. And he's missed a couple here in these 2 sets. By a couple, I mean literally 3.
That's an underserve. First fault, second serve coming up. Second serve is good. Manu, backhand low, hard to the inside. Hits right in the corner. Goer comes out with the rebote. Inaki over the top to the inside, crossing the wall. Great pickup high in the left side of Amigarena. Now back to Manu, standing at the 12. Hard throw, wall-to-wall. Rebote coming out. Goer to the outside, off his footing. Quite the shot. 5-1 possible set point for the Renegades.
Outside placement of the forehand rebote. Just what a time to throw it.
Off his footing, too. I mean, nobody thought this was coming. Look at how...
Just perfectly executed. Perfectly executed.
Don't try that at home, kids. Hard serve, scooped up there by Manu. Backhand to the inside, catch by Amigarena. Oh, what a pull there right off the sidewall. Manu's got it, drops it at Amigarena's feet. Goer just keeps it inside. Oh, that's right on the wall. Manu takes it off, sends it back. Now Amigarena. Leaping grab by Manu there in the corner. Power to the inside, foot on the wall, and he comes down with the ball. He just blasts this one. Inaki turns it inside. Amigarena runs around it, saves the rebote. Inaki couldn't get that one. Now Manu from the backcourt sends it over the Renegades' heads. Crosses the wall. Amigarena backed up, makes a great catch, controls it, gets it back to Manu.
He ran out of court too. That was beautifully done.
Tough catch again. Back beyond the 12 line to the inside. Now Manu. Inaki alone for this rebote. Plays it off the side wall. Amigarena steps up, brings it in. Now Inaki cuts one off again up at the 8, sends it back. Amigarena steps away. Goer turns the rebote. It's a 2-wall. Inaki takes a look, whips it inside. One-handed scoop. On the hop, no less. Now Manu, great scoop of his own at the 11 line. Back inside Amigarena. Well, that kicks up the middle. Manu with a forehand. Looking for the... Takes it right off there at the 9 line. Rebote forehand. And just above the pad, Manu keeps it on the left side of the backhand. Amigarena, great read. Not going to let that ball cross the wall. Rebote forehand turned over the top to Goer. Outside placement. Inaki picks it. The carom from Inaki scores from the outside. That's 2 for the Cyclones. Still a possible set point.
So Inaki took 2 away from Goer on the outside. He scored with 2 earlier. Then Inaki shuts it down late, returns this carom. Before he just kept the play going. This time he was able to get a point. Well done.
How about that catch?
Phenomenal.
One hand. Amigarena, catch in the middle of the court. Manu steps away. Inaki just plays it above the pad. Amigarena waits for it at the 11 line. Backhand crosses. Manu steps up. Powerful backhand. Amigarena now from the 11, trying to pass. Oh, Manu not going to let him. Good catch there at the 13 line. Dropping again. Manu up at the 11. Hard throw. Trying to cross. No, Amigarena's got it. Again, hard throw past Inaki, but he's got the rebote coming back to him. Goer couldn't get there. Cross court, Amigarena's got to climb the wall. He comes down with it. Catch beyond the 13 line, back to the inside. Amigarena trying to pass Manu. Great catch there, right on the side wall. Back to Amigarena at the 13. Oh, Inaki now goes up for it. Rebote forehand turn. Scooped up by Manu, backhand. Amigarena's got that one at the 13 line again. Tries to get it inside. Manu steps up. That one caught the corner. Early call from Inaki. Saves the rebote. It's a 2-wall. Comes right to Goer. He fires it up the middle. Oh, what a scoop by Manu. Comes out high from the right side. 3-wall play. Takes Goer to the 5. He pumps it inside. Tough one, Manu. Standing right there. He had to make the play. Inside placement. Now Manu has to scoop it. He does. Backhand inside Amigarena. He's got it there along the side wall. Rebote forehand turned over the top. This one dropping. Amigarena says he's got it, and he turns another rebote. A little miscommunication. Now the Cyclones scramble. They come out with it. It's floating. Amigarena takes it outside. Forehand, low and hard. Crossing. It's picked up by Manu. What a catch. Goer just lays it up. It's floating along the numbers. Manu handles comfortably. Plays it back. Amigarena now at the 13. Catch in the corner, Manu. Amigarena steps up. Up at the 10 line, backhand inside, drops it between the Cyclones. Inaki up at the 8. He does lay it up, gives it to Goer. Drop shot along the wall, picked off by Manu. Now Amigarena climbs the wall, comes down with the ball, back inside. Manu handles, sends it deep. Rote forehand dropping inside. Manu ducking. Inaki turns it again. Goer with a chance. Costado. Oh, to the outside. It scores.
Took his eye off the ball.
Point and set. Goer and Amigarena win it 6-2. We've got a third set coming up in just 2 minutes.
Just saw Manu going for the scoop, and you see his head turning towards the front wall. You're watching Battlecourt live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently playing our 6th of 6 scheduled matches on the game day. Here we are back in the ESPN3 DraftKings Players Cage. Focus on Amigarena, who just has had a spectacular day today.
Well, it's been a good season, too. I mean, we talked about the numbers. He's improved, and that's exactly what the Renegades needed out of him. And also, you know, playing in this top division of doubles again, it is a grind. I mean, these points are long.
Yeah.
They don't. Nothing comes easy, and you can be out there for 45-plus minutes, and that might be the case here again after playing a 40-plus minute match earlier in the game day. And the second one for Amigarena. How about that scoop up there with one hand? Outside placement here. Inaki's got it. Shoots a carom from the outside. That scores, but again, just too little, too late there. It's only the second point for the Cyclones. Sherry here puts it up the middle, and Manu just missed that one.
Looking. Yeah.
He's taking a peek at the court. So you see Ben getting into that bicep, right bicep, shoulder.
I think he's pointing at the tattoo.
Yeah,
so Amigarena, a massage therapist by training. And in his off time, when he's not playing Jai-Alai. And Ben, I don't know if Ben's received any training. Jai-Alai training.
Jai-Alai for sure.
Jai-Alai training. He's just chasing everybody he can down with that gun.
Hey, where are you going? Where are you going?
Anybody else need a quick loosening up? No, we're about to go into a third set.
They're quite warm.
It's as loose as it's going to get, yeah.
Well, see, the game day is already wrapped up, but again, all these matches make a difference. It comes down to that tiebreaker. So you never want to give these matches away that could come back and impact the season late. So got to focus up here. Goer and Amigarena certainly understand what's at stake. And they got a third set coming up. Inaki and Manu will have the serve to begin set 3. This will be our final set of the game day. There's a serve. Our third set is underway. Manu keeps it inside Amigarena. What a good catch there again to begin our third set. Catching off the side wall from the 12 line. Keeps it inside. A clean miss by Inaki. He turns it on the back end. Goer aggressively to the outside. It's a great start. The Philo scoring to begin set 3.
Throwing with such power and accuracy by Goer. Inaki picked one up earlier. Boom to the outside. So well done.
It's a hard serve. Manu stands in, takes it at the 11, blasts it wall to wall. Gosheri, quick turn on the rebote. Look at Inaki coming behind. He cuts that one off, and it scores on the return. Backhand along the side wall, ties things up 1-1.
So the first set went 6-5 in favor of Inaki and Manu. Got to 5-5. Gosheri and Amigarena very much in control of that second set. Hard fought, but still 6-2. Be curious to see what comes out of this third set.
Amigarena from the 12 line, drops one inside. Manu running around it, saves a rebote. It's a 2-wall. And all three players saluting that 2-wall. That's a good one. 2-1 lead for the Cyclones.
No question about it. It was thrown against Gosheri, but Gosheri recognizes it's a good shot when he sees it, and this is just perfectly executed by Manu. It's off the rebote, peers off his footing, and backcourters just don't throw many of these.
Look at how quickly all the cestas go up. 1, 2.
Especially against Gosheri.
And there's the third.
Absolutely.
It's like a groundhog just popping his head out of the dirt.
It's
there's the little salute.
It's
Massive,
spectacular. It's awesome.
And massive respect to all four great players out there. What a match. That one dropping. Manu gets up to it, backhand, low to the inside. Here's Amigarena. This one sent high and deep. Rebote left side. Gosheri lays it up. Manu trying to get under it. He does. Good read. Hard backhand follows. Now Amigarena steps away. Gosheri calls him off on the rebote. Picked up by Inaki, rather, and Amigarena scooped it up in the middle of the court. Now Manu scoops it inside, sends it back. Long run for Gosheri, comes back, he makes the save. Inaki is trying to pass with it. Amigarena goes up in the corner. Backhand clears the screen. Manu takes it beyond the 13 line, floats it back inside. Now Amigarena. Oh, that one right on the floor. Manu just did get to it. From the 12 line. Gosheri off his footing, lays it up, gets it past Inaki. Now Manu makes the high scoop, sends it back in the corner. That one dropping. Ooh, really had to dig it out. He does. Catch along the side wall. Amigarena lays it up the middle, back to Manu. Backhand high to the inside. Rebote turned by Gosheri. This one dropping. Manu steps up to it, makes the catch, floats it back. Amigarena again. Clean miss front ways. Inaki just does get to it. Gosheri attacking from the 4 line of Philo. Stopped on the forehand of Inaki. Whips it to pass. Amigarena last line of defense, and he makes the save.
Great play.
Oh, runner inside. Oh, it's in play. Great save. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, look. Now Inaki, low and hard. That's missed. 3-1 lead for the Cyclones.
What a point.
Oh.
And the salute that Amigarena gets from Gosheri is because Gosheri knows that he missed it clean. I mean, he went for it, and absolutely he missed it clean. What a save.
And there it is. Yeah, just flicked it up there. Gosheri.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a hey, man, thanks. Thank you. Appreciate it.
But again,
that's how fast the ball's moving.
But then the next throw just missed. 3-1 lead now. Cyclones halfway, taking this third set. Backhand to the inside. Ball picked right off the wall. What a grab there. Amigarena up at the 11. Sends it back. Manu didn't want that one. Inaki goes to the floor, makes the save. Back to Gosheri inside. Powerful throw. Caught the corner. Manu's got it in the air. Manu goes up for this one in the corner. Backhand high to the inside. Takes Amigarena out of it. Gosheri. Rolote up the middle. Now Manu backhand from the 11. That's even lower. And it's missed. What a throw that was. The lead's up to 3.
Amigarena's catching's been spot on. That one, just the low runner, stayed low the entire way and along the wall the entire way. The two things you wanted to do. Gosheri's probably going to be fairly well motivated to go for this serve if Inaki doesn't get it past him. In doubles, you want to cross the wall in front of the player that's standing up there in the service box. You don't want to cross this. You don't want to cross him, especially this one. See. Have it hit the side wall, keeps him away from it.
There's a backhand. Manu ducks away. Inaki saves the rebote. Amigarena. Nice scoop. Backhand follows. Past Manu. He's got it at the 13 line. Fires it inside. Catch by Amigarena. Now Manu. This one closer to the wall. Amigarena steps up, delivers that low runner. Inaki stands in. Drops it along the wall. Now Amigarena takes it off. Backhand from the 8. Dropping inside, now Amigarena steps up, sends it deep. Past Manu though, he's got it in the middle of the court. Low runner, quick release, scooped up in the corner. Another one, this one coming in low. It's a clean miss. And Rebote saved by Goer. Philo scores from Inaki. That's 5 points, possible set and a possible match point here for the Cyclones. Inaki Manu.
Goer was out there, Inaki still goes for it. He puts a lot behind this. And it scores. 5-1 Inaki Manu in the third set. Did not know that I would have seen it going quite this far with 1 point.
And inside, Manu steps up. What a throw that was. Oh, Amigarena stands in, controls it at the 12, plays it back. Magic City bounce. Gonna get the second point up there for the Renegades, still going here.
Magic City bounce defined. So those ridges in the side wall, some of them are a little uneven. When the ball comes along the wall, you'll see it. It's coming along the side wall. And see that kick right there? It's inches, but it makes a difference.
Manu gets to that serve. What a powerful throw. Right back to Amigarena. Manu from the 11. Oh, bullet inside. Amigarena's got it again. He sends this one high and deep. Inaki up at the 6. Turns Rebote inside. Goer cuts it off. Splitter. Oh, not enough. Manu read it the whole way. Sends it back inside. Amigarena's
beautiful
to catch, and he does. Keeps it going. Rebote forehand. Cutting back inside. It's going to be on the wall. Goer. That's a great save. All he can do with it. Inaki, though, to the inside.
What a scoop.
Up by Amigarena. Rebote forehand caught the corner. Goer. Tip ball. Point, set, and match. Inaki and Manu win it in the third set, 6-2. And that's a big day for the Cyclones, winning 5 of 6 matches. We'll hear from Inaki and Manu here in just a few moments.
All right, boys, who we betting on?
However you bet, whoever you are, the sportsbook for every kind of player. Hard Rock Bet. Roll with us.
Here we have some replays from that last match, a hard-fought match between Inaki and Manu. High cestas raised to Manu for that kill shot. Inaki keeps it in play. Goer winding up, blasts it to the outside. Inaki's right there to stop it. Forehand keeps it back in play. Amigarena all day long has been making saves and catches. Manu just a wall back there. That one tipped.
I mean, a couple marathons in today's game day.
Yeah.
Cyclones come out on the winning end of both of them. Inaki in that Division III match, and then here in Division I as well. You see that ball missed along the sidewall, and then Inaki gets to it. Philo scores. Hard to read. The Cyclones get that win in a third set, 6-2. We are joined by Inaki and Manu of the Cyclones, winners of that last match. 5 out of 6. Feeling about that result against one of the top teams?
winning always is good, right? Yeah. We feel good. Manu and me, we had the last couple of seasons, we suffered a lot. We were, our team was in the last position, or we had a really tough season, right? Yeah. So this time we see that we are in a good mood. Yeah. The win is pushing us. Yeah. So let's keep taking what we have.
Yeah, and Manu, this is now another season you're playing with Inaki. You played in the World Supercourt. How much of that experience helped you guys in a full battle court season?
Of course, yep. He helps a lot, no? We don't have to talk each other because we know how still to play and how we have to play. So hopefully it's help a lot. And playing with Iñaki is always a pleasure. From caliber like Iñaki, it's a pleasure to play with him.
Awesome, guys. What a complete performance today and a great win for your Cyclones, now in first place atop the standings. Thank you guys for the time.
You.
That's going to do it for our game day today. Don't forget to join us again tomorrow, 5 p.m. We'll see the Devils and the Fireballs in action right here. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.